What's up, guys? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in. Um, Let me turn this thing off. Gosh, I always forget to turn my phone down every time I get on these lives, y'all. So sorry about that. Okay, but anyway, like I said, welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. And happy and blessed weekend. I hope you guys had a great week and a great Friday. I definitely did. Did a lot of stuff today. Ooh, I did a lot of stuff. I tried to go get my oil changed, but it was kind of too crowded. So I'm probably gonna try to go tomorrow before I go to work. But I did get a chance to do a lot of other things today, especially in my house. I'm so happy about that because I cannot stand all this stuff, you know, just laying around in my house, all these boxes and crates and stuff and everything. So I did accomplish a lot of stuff in this house today, and then tomorrow before I leave out, I'm gonna hopefully rebox some stuff back up and put it out in my garage, nice and neatly and everything, and get some of that stuff out of my living room. Then hopefully I'll be finished with this house by the end of this month. We only got like what? This month goes up to the 30th, I think, right? So we got like about 10 more days left in this month. So hopefully I can get everything downstairs done within that timeline. But other than that, I did have a good day. I got a little stomach ache right now. Something I ate made my stomach hurt. Probably that little damn Popeyes, you know what I'm saying? And stuff. So I won't be eating that for a while. Goodness. But anyway, I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing good. Let me ask you guys to do me a favor. If you enjoy this content tonight, could you please thumbs up this video? Also, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And thank you so much, guys. I'm kind of tired tonight, y'all. So I'm going to try to get out of here in 1 hour. You know, I was going to wait until in the morning to do this live, but I don't really want to do lives over the weekend and stuff. So I was like, let me go ahead and do this live real quick. But anyway, let's go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in the comment area, and some of it is scrolling across that screen right there, okay? All right. So tonight, guys, I'm going to give you some breaking news about the Sharday Robinson case, which I did tell you some of it yesterday, but they did confirm something today, so I'll give that to you real quick. And we're going to talk about the Uber driver who was unalived by a homeowner. He's 81 years old. The Uber driver was 61, and he claimed that he thought she was involved in some type of scamming type situation, and somebody was trying to they threatened him and try to get $12,000 from him or something like that. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to go over that case real quick. All right. So let me go over here and check the chat to see who's over here. Okay, we got Carl is here over here. Thank you so much, Carl, for coming by and keeping me on like always. We also got Commander Alpha Turkey over here. Thank you so much for coming over here, showing support. Y'all check out Commander Alpha Turkey and show her some love and support. All right. All right. I got to go over there and watch you too. I'm going to try to watch a lot of people this weekend and stuff. There's so many people. Yeah, I'm subscribed to so many people, but I try to watch the people who come over here and watch me more than anything. One thing I know is that a lot of people subscribe to your channel and they don't really watch your content. That's why you can see people who have 33,000 subscribers but only 500 views. That's not really all that good. You know what I'm saying? You got 33,000 subscribers. You should have way more views than that. But a lot of people just subscribe and they don't really watch it. So when I do subscribe to people, I definitely try, to watch their content. I'm not going to see every single one, but I try to watch, it a couple times throughout the week. And definitely on the weekend, I'll try to, catch up and watch people who show me support and everything. Some of these people who show you support, though, they'll come into your live and say, hey, sit here for about 2 minutes and then they're gone. They don't realize that that doesn't really count toward any watch hours. It just give you views. You see what I'm saying? So if you're gonna sit in somebody's live, at least try to stay in there or have it on for at least 30 minutes. Sometimes like some people that I may subscribe to, I'm not necessarily interested in their content. However, I'll put their content on in the background while I'm doing something else. And then, I'll say a little couple things in it, chat or whatever, but I'll have it on so they can get the watch hours. So that's what I do sometimes. I don't know why people do that though, pretend like they subscribe to your channel and then they want you to subscribe back to their channel, but they don't really watch your stuff, but they want you to watch their stuff. That's crazy to me, you know. Hey Tony, thank you so much for coming by. Tony don't have any content. I mean, he has some content, but it's like, older. It's old. So y'all can still show him some love and support in case he, uploads some new stuff. And thank you so much for coming by. And how are you doing, Tony? And you too, Commander. How you guys doing? Did y'all have a good Friday? But anyway, yeah, it's a hot ass mess how people do that. Like I just said, they expect for you to watch them, but they don't, watch you. That's why a lot of times I watch people that don't even subscribe to me, so we won't have to be like doing you watch me, I watch you type stuff. It's just like even like when you do cash apps or super chats. I don't really donate to some content creators because it's like if you donate to them, then if they donate to you, then they want you to donate to them. And I don't like doing stuff like that because I think if you're gonna donate something to people, you should do it from the heart and because you want to, regardless if they donate stuff back. You see what I'm saying? The same thing with subscribing. I usually subscribe to people because I want to. That's why I usually check out and when they subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? Now every content that they do, I may not be really interested in it. However, like I said before, I will pretty much put it on in the background, while I'm cleaning up or even while I'm working, so they can get the watch hours. Because see, the watch hours is what really matters. The views does too, but like the watch hours, because you have to have a certain amount of watch hours in order to be monetized and to keep your monetization. I think they still do that. I don't know, if they still require you to be have a certain amount of hours within your cycle, I guess. I don't know if they still do that like that, but they used to. That is how I lost my monetization because I used to be monetized when I first started my channel. I was monetized, and I just couldn't. I didn't have enough time to be devoting to YouTube and stuff like that. I'd be busy, and I was busy then. I wasn't even working, and I was busy, and I just couldn't keep up with it. And so I ended up losing I think, the hours or something, and they took my monetization and stuff, and I didn't really make that much money anyway, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I said you got to really be hustling in order to make a lucrative income off of YouTube because it just don't really pay that much unless you have a whole bunch of views, and if you don't make more than $100, they're not even gonna give you that money until you get up to 100. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay. Yeah, they definitely do, because people are watching them for real. You know what I'm saying? And they are really interested in stuff, you know. And I don't really complain about how many subs I have or anything because I like when people come over here and they actually, come over here because they really want to hear, whatever I'm talking about. I don't want somebody just to come over here just to be over here. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be like true type stuff. It's much like when I do shorts. I'll repost some shorts, but I don't want my shorts to be all reposts of other people material because to me, when people do that all the time, they don't really have any talent. Because if they did, they would be posting other people's stuff. You see what I'm saying? If you can't get views on your own, how does that really make you feel inside? If you got to use other people's content all the time to get views and you can't get views yourself. So I like it when I get a lot of views on videos and stuff. And then, at times I'll repost other people's stuff and get views. Just like the dude I posted. I don't even remember how many views it was. It was a lot though. I don't even remember. It was a whole bunch. I mean, when I say a lot, I mean a lot. But I don't try to make a habit of doing that because I like, doing my own stuff. Since I can sing, since I can act somewhat, since I can dance a little bit, I can basically do my own stuff. So that's what I do. and stuff. But YouTube, like I said, it's hard to try to make a lucrative income off the YouTube unless you get like over 200,000 views per video. Okay. And then you make okay then. I mean, not, I don't think you make enough to quit your day job or anything like that, but you make, enough for like a extra income or something like that. But I would probably say even 100,000 views on each video. Yeah. You have to really get some views, and these people be up on YouTube bragging about these 20,000 views. They don't even have 20,000. Let me stop. Those 200, no, 2,000 views, those 3,000 views, those 4 or 5,000. You're not really making that much money. I think one day I did a video and I basically went over how much you can make, according to the views that you get. But people be doing the most out here on YouTube in these streets. You know what I'm saying? They be bragging about shit and don't even be making anything, talking about each other, and the other person is not doing any better than the other one. They just be doing weird stuff. I don't know where they get this energy at though, because I'd be like, shit, tonight, I'm telling you guys, I almost did not come on. I was like, let me wait till until in the morning. But then I know I'll be busy tomorrow, so I was like, no, I don't really want to do that. So I decided to come on. I don't know how they find the time though to be up on YouTube all day, arguing with people and having beefs and shit, talking about the same stuff over and over and over again. I don't even know how people come and watch that though, honestly, because I would get bored, you know. And like some content creators be so daggone dry. I'm like, damn, Now, occasionally I have sounded like kind of dry on a live or whatever the case is, but I usually try to, liven it up by doing something silly or saying something, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of boring, you know? You don't want to be too boring or anything. You really don't want to be boring, but I think everybody have their time when they may be a little boring on YouTube. Can't be always like entertaining. But overall, I think if you get a channel and you basically just run it like a business and enjoy yourself and just try to do some good content and try to secure people, subs and stuff and views, I think you can do all right on here. I really do. And try to stay out of beefs and things like that. If you can do that, you got something going on. I know a lot of people claim that YouTube is surrounded by a lot of beefing, but it's not. It just depends on what sectors you are in. You know what I'm saying? Or what area of YouTube you are in. If you are in an area or the side of YouTube that's always in conflicts and confusion, that's what you're gonna see. You see what I'm saying? Because again, I've been on here since 2015, right? And never even really came in contact with no beefing until um, I met this other chick who was talking about Cupcake McKinley when she was kidnapped and unalive and things like that. I saw a little beef there. And then when Dolph, got unalive, that's when I seen the beef sector. You know what I'm saying? Once I met a particular person, that's when I started seeing that sector, that side. Because before that, I didn't really know about all this um, beef and stuff, in Clubhouse. And I still don't know what Clubhouse is because I have never been there before in my life. You know, the most that I ever seen here on social media is Lipstick Alley, who used to, I don't know if they still do, they used to talk about YouTubers as well as celebrities. And I used to always read that along. What was that other thing called that they used to put a lot of foolishness up and stuff? I can't remember the name of that daggone site, and they probably still are up right now. But I know one thing: I used to go to the site, and they would have like live video of all types of crimes and stuff. What's the name of that daggone site? I can't remember the name of it, but I used to watch this like back in 2016 and 17 before I started working, along with Lipstick Alley and some other what is it, mediatakeout.com. I used to really watch that. But it's another one, I can't remember the name of it, where they show like raw footage of stuff. And I used to watch that. Damn, I wish I could find it because that used to be a trip, man. I saw so many tripped out videos. It's probably still on my computer. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if that site still is there. But I used to watch that all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never really seen people up on here like doing the damn most. Just like some YouTubers think that people did not have lives and shit and panels. before they came on YouTube. I'm like, "Are you crazy?" People have been doing lives on YouTube for the longest, okay? Just to let y'all know that. They have had open panels, they have decorated their sets and stuff, all types of stuff. People have been getting cash apps, super chats, and everything. I used to watch this dude, this Jamaican dude. Y'all, he used to get so much money on his daggone lives. He got so much money, I used to get frustrated watching him, and then I stopped watching him for a while. I went back and started watching him again, and he had said that his views and stuff dried up, and I guess they stopped giving him so much money because nothing lasts forever, right? But he used to get so much money playing Jamaican music and American music, and I mean, when I say a lot of money, I mean a lot from all over the world and stuff. Him and his wife, as a matter of fact, he met his wife on YouTube and they got married and everything. His name is let me think this dude's name. I was just watching him. Oh, it's the TR show. Back about 4 or 5 years ago. Because I started watching him like in 2016, I believe. 15, 16, and 17. Okay, before because I wasn't working or anything. I was a stay-at-home mom then. And I was watching him TR show. He used to get so much money and donations and stuff, man. Man, and then I used to watch other, YouTubers, they would get a lot of cash donations and stuff, playing music and stuff. So when y'all see these people over here talking about, nobody else was doing super chats, cash apps, nobody else had lives, had panels, they're not telling you the truth, okay? They've been doing lives and panels for the longest on YouTube. I should know. I've been on here for a long time. Let's see. It gets really bad with people going real life after each other. That's why I try not to give out personal information. See, the way you avoid this too is to stay out of people's situations. I don't know if you guys saw me on another channel. I was on another channel, right? And I can talk about the person that I was basically dating here, if I want to, just like, as long as I'm not saying his name and saying no crazy stuff, just like he can talk about me, I don't care. Um, but they was talking about somebody else as well. Y'all, I didn't have no comment. See, this is what you have to do. You cannot be commenting on other YouTubers, all right? When you know another YouTuber that you may be watching is talking about this YouTuber. Okay, I don't laugh, I don't comment, I don't do any of this stuff. As a matter of fact, I tell them, no comment, keep me out of y'all stuff, because I don't got time for that. That is the way you stay out of people's bull crap. Okay, just no comment to anything, especially to people on YouTube, because a lot of them be arguing, and the next thing you know, they be back friends again. They dox each other, then they back friends. So what's the point? What is the point? What's the point of even, taking sides and getting involved in that foolishness? Let them do all that stuff, and you just stay out of it. That way, you don't have to worry about people, getting into conflicts with people and being doxxed. You know what I'm saying? Just stay out of the stuff, stay out of the mix, and then you don't have to worry about it. Like I said, I only got into one mix, and it's with the person that I was talking to on here. That's it. Just an argument, like a lot of women and men do. You know, I mean, we should have brought it to YouTube, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's a total different situation anyway. However, I'm not going to be sitting up here beefing with people I don't really know for real. Because why would I? Are you guys giving me any money or paying bills, or are you really in my life? If I turn off the damn computer, I don't even have to turn off the computer. If I just don't come to certain places, I'm not going to see you. You're not going to see me. You can block people. This is why I know people be full of crap when they say they tired of people. When you're tired of someone, you don't have their notifications on, you block them completely, you just erase them. The only way they can come and see your shit is if they get a fake profile and use, that to get into there, you know. But you're not gonna basically know it's them unless they start talking to you. Then you just block that and keep that cycle going. Eventually they're gonna give up and get tired of getting blocked, making new profiles and all this other bullcrap. And then you got to wonder, what the heck is wrong with people who do this anyway? Something is wrong with you if you're making 50,000 profiles just to pick with someone, especially if your ass is old as ever. Okay? When you get a certain age, you need to cut that shit out. I told y'all that before. Old as hell, and you're playing on YouTube like little bitty kids. I'm thinking you guys need to go get checked out because something ain't right upstairs. It really isn't. Right? Just walk away. You know, if you're into like if you had like a relationship with somebody, it's a little tad different. That's why I tell people to stay out of my shit because they don't know exactly what was going on. This is why I say stay out of it. You don't know what you're talking about because the thing about it is this right here. there's always 2 sides of a story. Actually, it's more sides, but it's really 3 or 4, because you got this, you got one person telling their side, the other person telling their side, then you got the absolute truth. All right? So that's why I don't get into any type of relationship arguments with people when they argue with other people that they may have dated or talked to. I'm not getting into that, because a lot of times these people be arguing. I always say that word crazy. They be getting into conflicts, right? And then they be back together. So I don't want no part of that foolishness. Even in the real world, I don't really get into like family members' personal arguments and things like that. I can help them, but I don't take no sides. I just don't. I'm not taking no sides. I'm not talking about nobody. Yeah, I have said stuff about people, like in my family members, but it's not like it's gonna get back to the person. And if they do get back together with the person, I still act the same way I have always acted, because I already know that 2 people. Listen, I already know that when people get into arguments, they are basically just telling stuff the way they see it. You know what I'm saying? Most people do that, you know, and they're not telling you everything either. Then a lot of people don't tell you what they do. I'll tell you what I did, okay, point blank. Because I mean, why wouldn't I? You know, but some people don't. They just tell you. They just act like they are the straight up victim, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And so that can create a problem, because you got people taking their sides, taking up for them, and they don't really understand what is going on. That's why I don't get into that bull crap, because again, you got that person's side, you got the other person's side, and you got the honest truth in the middle. All right, so that's why I stay away from that foolishness and stuff. But if you don't want to be in beef, if you don't want to be in tripped out sectors, then stay out of them, and don't be talking about people. Don't even be laughing in the chat. Don't even give any comment. You can sit in the chat, but just don't be saying shit. That's how I do. Sometimes I don't even be in the chat. I just stay in the bushes and just watch stuff. And then I'll let the person know. Sometimes I'll let the person know that I watched them. Sometimes I just don't say anything. But, I don't know why people be beefing all day, though. I mean, damn, are you that unhappy? I'm just trying to figure out how you do it. Because if you are about positivity, how can you be sitting online all damn day arguing with someone over foolishness, over people that don't give 2 shits about you? You know what I'm saying? It's like when they be arguing about, some slang rappers and stuff. And I'm like saying to myself, if these rappers were alive, I guarantee you most of them wouldn't even have anything to do with these people. Let's keep it real. So why are you guys beefing about people that have been unalive? Because if they were alive, they probably wouldn't even be dealing with you, you know? See, you can disagree with people and you can defend people, you can support people and all that. But when it comes to beefing with people and you threatening to unalive somebody and sending them to jail, and stuff like that, that's kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It really is, you know. And then you got people who like are involved in the justice system themselves. They have committed crimes, and probably still some of them still are committing crimes, and then they try to put other people in jail. That's kind of weird to me. It seems for me, if I was out here still engaging in illegal activities after being incarcerated, you can pay me to be out here talking about calling on the on police or even dealing with them. As a matter of fact, I would be trying to stay far away from them, and I would basically, be getting my life together. I wouldn't even be online beefing or anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want any attention brought to me, especially with me, knowing that I, was in trouble myself. So I don't understand why people online do this if they know that they have been incarcerated or they know they are still doing illegal shit. That's crazy. That didn't make no sense. But like I said before, you got all types on YouTube. You got all types in this world. And if you want to stay out of foolishness, you just stay away from these people. Just like if you don't want to be bothered with somebody online, you just block them. And keep on blocking them, and eventually they will give up. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? It's really simple. It really is. No one should even have to really file anything, you know, as far as like restraining orders or anything like that with people online. Because if you just block people and things like that and keep on blocking them, I guess eventually they will, get tired of doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're just being outrageous, then you may have to go do some, legal stuff. 'Cause some people just keep on going on and on, just be doing all types of weird stuff, defaming your character and just doing crazy stuff. So with some people, you do have to take legal, what do you call it, legal steps, to making them stop. And there are quite a few that you can use to stop people on YouTube from doing certain things. Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this topic real quick, y'all, because y'all know I can be talking, 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 talking. But today is Effery Friday, fuckery Friday. All right. And so we are not going to talk about no effery cases. We're going to talk about some real cases. This case right here in particular. So this is oh, I'm so tired. Let me get this straight, y'all. This is breaking news. Okay. Well, actually, it's topic time in breaking news. Let me see if I can find that. All right. Let's see if I can stay awake. Oh man, I'll be so tired. I don't know how people stay up all night, y'all. Because you cannot be that healthy. I'm gonna tell you straight up and get all this sporadic sleep and shit. Ugh, I don't know how people do this. So anyway, let me give you the update first on this. On what's this girl's name? Sharday Robinson. I did tell you guys yesterday that they found a torso and an arm, right? And they had to confirm if it was hers. So they did confirm today that those two body parts do belong to Sharday Robinson, okay? And they claim they did find some more body parts by the ocean as well, okay? And those the arm and the torso, they believe that that washed up on the beach. So I don't know, let's go ahead and see what else they got. And I think this is basically went over the same information they've been talking about the whole entire week. Let's see. So it washed up on the beach along Lake Michigan. All right. So that's crazy. And somebody who was walking on the beach, they are the ones who found it. Okay. Let's see. And again, Maxwell Anderson is the person who is accused of unaliving her and dismembering her body. He is 33 years old. He has been charged with first degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson in the case. All right. And he's still incarcerated on a $5 million bond. Now, his dad and some other family members did speak out. So let me tell you guys what they said as well. Boy, I got a stomach ache, y'all. Damn, that damn Popeyes. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. So the father spoke out. I don't know if he spoke out today or yesterday, but he did speak out. Let's see, what did he say? Okay, so the father of the man charged with unaliving Sharday Robinson and dismembering her body released a statement through their family attorney. I'm sorry. The release came from Kutcher and Cotton SC on Thursday at about 9 a.m., a few hours before the sheriff's office released information on more human remains found on Lake Michigan. So this is the statement from him. All right. On behalf of myself and my family, I would like to express our deepest sympathy and heartfelt condolences to the family and loved ones of Sharday Robinson. We are shocked and devastated by her senseless unaliving. To Sharday's mother and father, words cannot express our sorrow for the incomprehensible pain and grief you are going through. We join the entire community in celebrating Sarday's life. To the media, please allow us privacy during this time as we process this terrible tragedy. Now, the son, Maxwell Anderson, 33, again, he faces charges of first degree intentional homicide in mutilating a corpse in arson. Again, the charges come after an investigation that started on April the 2nd when 19-year-old Sharday Robinson was reported missing. The same day, a severed leg was discovered at Wanamont Park in Cudahy in Cudahy, y'all. Investigators confirmed the leg belonged to Sharday and connected her to human remains found in Milwaukee near 30th and Galena Streets. So that's what the father said. That's a statement he put out through his attorney yesterday. And again, today, they definitely confirmed that the torso and the arm and some other body parts are that of Sade Robinson. All right. And again, my condolences are expressed out to her family and friends. And my prayers are expressed out with them as well. All right. And again, he is still incarcerated under that $5 million bail. All right. Y'all know that his dad is a millionaire, and so I'm glad he didn't bail him out or anything. So that's good. He let his ass stay in there. Okay, so that's the update on that case. And if I get any more updates, I'll let you guys know Monday, unless it's some real major update. Like if they come back and say, "Oh wow, we found other bodies in that hole in his backyard, and we believe he has been doing stuff to other women as well." Then I'll come back over the weekend and tell you guys about it. But they probably won't come out with anything until probably Monday or Tuesday. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to this next story. Let me go to the original story first. Let me see here. Hold on. Oh yeah. Let's see. What did I do with the original story? I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Just hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. I think this may be the same story. Let's look it up. All right. So a white man, y'all, was charged with unaliving a black woman, an Uber driver, okay, over a scam that she was not responsible for. All right. Oh God, let me take this real quick. My stomach hurt. That's what Popeyes do for y'all. I bet you I'm about to stop eating that nasty shit. It wasn't nasty, but obviously somebody's hands was not clean or something. Damn, I hate when I have a stomach ache. I really do. Oh, y'all, because I don't be playing with these stomach aches, man. So anyway, an elderly white man has been charged with murder in South Charleston, Ohio, after he shot and unalived a black woman who was the victim of the same scam call he had been scammed by. According to NBC for Ohio, let's see if I can take off my glasses. These glasses are a hot mess. 81-year-old William Brock has been charged with the felony murder of Uber driver Lolitha Hall, and he might face additional charges, according to the Clark County Sheriff's Office. I'm gonna show you guys this picture of this dude real quick, okay? I hate to get up because my stomach is hurting, but I'll get up and show it to you guys right now. Let me pull my shirt out. Y'all I already took my shower and everything, so I got on my little gray t-shirt and stuff, so I got to make sure I don't get on this camera like that. Um, I did stuff different today. I was like, I'm gonna take my shower first and do everything first, then I'll come to the live, and then I felt like I can just go straight, get in the bed, and put my heating pad on my stomach, so my stomach can stop hurting. So this is a picture of him right here, y'all. Okay, wait, let me pull it up a little bit more so I can get a good picture of him. That's him right there. All right. All right. So anyway, this dude right here, like I said, is 81 years old. All right. Now let's see what happened. So anyway, on March the 25th, ooh, a couple days after my birthday, Hall 61 was unalived in what should be a case study on the tragic results of the white American fantasies of vigilante justice, the very thing that arguably birthed the likes of Kyle Rittenhouse, George Zimmerman, and the three white men who participated in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Now, Brock reportedly called Clark County Sheriff's deputies to report that he had shot Hall, who he can be seen on video holding at GUN point, and demanding he give her information she didn't have on the scammers who allegedly set this entire tragedy in motion. I'm still trying to get a understanding of this. Okay, let's see. So anyway, um, according to NBC, they said the sheriff's office said when deputies and multiple other agencies arrived, they found Hall on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds and Brock with injuries to his head and ear. Earlier, a male scammer had called Brock and told him one of his relatives was in jail. The scammer then threatened the 81-year-old man and demanded money. That same scammer uh, or an accomplice placed the order on the Uber app for Hall to pick up a package for delivery from Brock's property. Damn. She wasn't aware of the calls Brock had received when she arrived at his home, according to investigators. The Uber driver was unarmed, did not make any threats or demands, and did not attack Brock. Hall only approached Brock's home and asked about the package she was sent to pick up through the app. The sheriff's office said in res- the sheriff's office said, y'all. In response, Brock pulled out a revolver and held her at GUN point, demanding to know the identities of the scammers. He also took Hall's phone to prevent her from making calls, and the sheriff's office said Brock did not call 911. Hmm. When Hall tried to get in her car to get away, Brock shot her. During a struggle between the two at the car door, he shot her two more times. And then after that, he then called 911. This is crazy. So you mean to tell me somebody called him up on the phone doing a scam, right? Let me see if I got this right. And told him that his relative was in jail, right? And then started threatening him if he didn't send the money. And then at the same time, some scammer sent the Uber driver or either somebody working with that with that scammer, placed the order on the Uber app for Hall to pick up a package at Brock's house. However, like they said, she wasn't aware of the calls that Brock got. But when she got to the house, Brock thought that she was involved in a scamming thing. And so he held her at what point to make her tell him who the scammers are or were. And then I guess she was trying to leave or whatever the case is. And that's when he shot her. Then I guess they had a struggle at the car, and then he shot her two more times. What do you guys got to say about that? That was crazy. Now I do know firsthand that they do call up people, right? Um, on the app, it be scammers calling, right? And they try to see, like the other day, a scammer called me on my app, right, when I was doing Uber Eats. And what they do, they use numbers like Uber's, right? This time they even use the foreigner, because they know Uber just have basically foreigners, answering their phones and stuff like that, doing calls and stuff like that. And so the person called me up and tried to pretend like they was from Uber, right? Uber Eats. And I talked to him for about a good 2 minutes, told him, listen, I'm gonna call Uber myself. So I'll just call you back. And I hung up. I already knew it was a scam. They tried this like 3 or 4 other times. I told you before somebody had did it um, one time, and I actually ended up cussing that person out on the phone and stuff because they must have thought I was stupid and stuff. And that person, I got the person out of his whole role because he got mad because of what I was saying on the phone and stuff and everything. And we ended up getting into a little, verbal confrontation over the phone and stuff. So they did not try scamming me for like a long, long, long time. And a couple of days ago was the first time. So what they do is they would send you an order from some damn restaurant or whatever. And then when they see, I don't know if they know you're going because they can't see your pings and stuff, I guess. But when I don't know if they can, they may can. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Because in about two, when you almost get to the restaurant, they'll call you on the phone and tell you that the customer, they'll pretend like they're from Uber, right? And then they'll tell you that the customer made a mistake and they are going to cancel the order. And since you already drove to the place or you're en route to the place, they're gonna pay you still. And so then they'll ask you for your ID and all this other shit, which why would you be giving them your ID anyway? But your passcode and all this shit. And then when you do that, they go into your account and they change your information, right? And put their information. They put a card up there of their own. And then when you get paid and you cash out, it goes right into their account. Pretty slick, huh? Pretty slick. That's what they do. And this time they try to be really smart because they try to use a foreigner. And I didn't feel like cussing nobody out that day because I didn't really care. I just told them I was gonna call Uber and buy because I know good and damn well they were scamming. So that's what something like that probably happened to this lady. Okay. I don't know if they knew. I don't know why. See, what don't make no sense to me is this right here. So if the scammer was calling him on the phone, do they really think those 2, the scammer on the phone who was talking to him, telling him that he had a relative in jail and he needed to come and help him get out, I guess, and then her getting that scam call, do they think those people know each other? Because they probably don't. It's just a coincidence that it happened on the same day and stuff. Because 'cause they've been doing scamming. Hold on, let me read these comments. The man should have called the police to report the scam. The lady did not threaten his life. He's not getting away. He sure isn't. He definitely isn't. They sure do. They pick up Uber Eats, pick up packages. They go to the grocery store. They go to anywhere. They pick up all that stuff because I pick up packages. I go to the liquor store. I don't grocery shop for nobody. I'm not doing that. And I pick up their groceries when my son is with me because usually my kids come out with me. You know what I'm saying? They just can't. I can never get away and stuff. So that's the only time I'll do groceries and stuff. But yeah, you do a lot of stuff. You can pick up a lot of things. But I'm thinking that these 2 people probably don't even know each other, the scammers. I just think he was just getting a different scam call, and then she was getting a different scam call because they was doing that anyway. They was scamming on Uber Eats thing for the longest on the app, trying to get those drivers, those delivery people little paychecks and shit. And some people leave all their money on that damn thing. And some people make a lot, doing that because they be out there all damn day and night. But still, you don't want nobody stealing your money. And think about it, I don't know why Uber cannot figure out how to stop this. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy. But anyway, so that's what I think happened. I don't really think that the 2 scammers or whatever knew each other. I just think that both of these things happened at the same time, and Brock just took things out of hand. He should have never did any damn thing. He should just called the police. He took law into his own hands, and that's why his ass is incarcerated right now. You don't do this. 81 years old? Come on now. And then she tried to get away, and then he shot her in the back. And then he must have obviously followed her to the car, and that's where they had a struggle. And then he shot her 2 more times. And then called the police after that. He could have dementia, or be a little off. I don't know, but anyway, you don't need to have no GUN. So in this article, they said a 60-year-old woman is unalive because a man felt entitled to play cop and ultimately judge, jury, and executioner, even if it never happened to Brock. That maybe a random Uber driver wasn't in on the alleged extortion call and was just doing her job. It's not inconceivable that an old person doesn't exactly understand how Uber works. After all, he had an ample time to call the police. Instead, Brock pointed a you know what at Hall and held her by force, took her belongings, and then shot her when she fled. And then he physically attacked her and shot her again. Now, in a perfect world, this would be an open and shut case. But in a world where Trayvon Martin unaliver is walking free and Jordan Neely's unaliver has the overwhelming support of white, conservative, vigilante loving people. Black Lives Matter, hating America, there's really no predicting the outcome of a case like this. Now, as for now, Brock is out on bond, set at $200,000 after pleading not guilty at an arraignment last Wednesday, and is due back in court for a I can't even talk tonight, preliminary hearing on April the 22nd, the same date that that other dude has to go to court. I think he has to go to court on the 22nd of what is today? Yeah, he has to go to court on the 22nd too. What's his name? Maxwell Anderson does, I believe. Now, if this dude Brock is convicted, he faces up to a $15,000 fine and between 15 years to life in prison. Now, meanwhile, the scam call that started all of this is still being investigated by the Clark County Sheriff's Office. The thing about it, they've been running scams like this for the longest. Brock should have did that. All right. He just automatically assumed that she was part of that scam, probably because of the color of her skin. Let's keep it real. He just automatically assumed this. Goodness, this lady lost her life because this man tried to play like they just said, cop, jury, and executioner, point blank. Rachel said, "I don't understand why this idiot did not call the cops. That poor lady did not deserve to be unalive because he was too stupid to realize he was being scammed. He knew that he was being scammed. He thought that she was involved in that scam as well. She was part of it. All right." Michelle said he did not call the cops because he's full of shit. Ignorant souls do get old. What he did is he strong armed robbed her and let's see, and murder her. It's that simple. Ain't got nothing to do with no damn scam or anything. He's a straight up murderer. I know that's right. I actually think he did think that she was part of the scam, okay? I really do. But the thing about it is that he should not have handled that himself. He should have called proper authorities. First of all, he didn't really need to call anybody because she was just there to pick up a package. That was a scam call for her. All he had to say is that he don't have a package or don't answer the door and call Uber Eats and report it. He didn't even really need to talk to her. Now, if he thought that maybe she, she was coming in to do something, then just call the police. But I really don't feel like he even needed to call the police because she was just there to pick up a package and it would have just left and be done with it. And then he could have still called Uber Eats just to make sure it's legit and things like that, and just let them know whatever he thought, and went from there. Now I don't know, because Uber be believing weird shit like that. I don't know what would have happened, but at least she would still be alive. But he could have just did that, you know, versus what he did do. Okay, so this person corrected the lady and told her that it's strong arm, not strong arm. Okay, well anyway, um, another commenter said he needs to go to jail. His own family member probably did it. He should have just called the police. Give whatever he owes to the victim's family and live in the cell until his time is up. Somebody said he's in jail. He was in jail. He's out on bond now. So let's see what else going on here. So they over here arguing about somebody said these people, they going back and forth. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. Hold on. So I bet you they won't never be able to find the scammers because these people be like a network, all right? And they be doing all types of weird shit, calling you up, trying to get you to click on shit, to send you their bank account information, all types of weird shit. I got somebody right now keep on going onto my other card, even though it's closed. I closed that card and got a new one. They keep on trying to use that closed card to charge stuff off of it. Stupid asses keep on charging stuff. It don't go through because the card is closed. You know, as soon as Bank of America saw and somebody was trying to use my car unauthorized, they immediately, you know, stopped the card. And then just the other day, um, somebody tried to do it again, and so they had to close that car another card and send me another one, and so as a matter of fact, I need to call them because they sent it to my old address. I need to get them my new address because I didn't do, like, a change of address because I didn't want a certain person to know my address. If he think he's slick, he thought I was gonna do a change of address so he can get my new address, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I know you sit in the bushes. I'm not doing it. All right? I'm just not. All right? So, I'll physically call maybe and give my address, you know? 'Cause sometimes let me tell y'all something, if y'all don't want people to know where you at, don't fill out no credit or anything with your new address on it because you can still, people can possibly find you like that, all right? And don't ever do a change of address or anything like that. And just, don't be filling out for stuff and use your new address. Get a PO box if possible. I'm gonna get a PO box so I can put all that on there. I'm gonna get one with the address on it though. Yeah. But anyway, Commander said the scammers should be charged too. They will, you know what? They will never find these scammers. These people be in whole different countries a lot of times. Listen, the Uber people who call Uber and scam, they've been doing this stuff ever since I started Uber. All right. They tried to get me when I first started and they almost got me until I realized that this is not Uber. You know what I'm saying? And that was like when I first started, you know. But I'm not stupid. I would have never gave nobody my passcode. When people start asking for passcodes and account numbers, you should be hanging up. Okay? That's what you should be doing. Hanging up that phone. Let's see here. So Iceman said, "This is a very sad story. I digress, and will keep my comments to myself. Rest in heavenly peace, madam. You didn't deserve to be unalive." Really said he ain't got that much time to live. Anyway, hopefully he is convicted really soon. Well, we don't know how much time people got. People pass on at all different ages. Just because somebody's 80 something doesn't mean they about to leave. Your ass can leave before they. So that's why people need to stop saying this stupid stuff. So let's see. Let's see. A lot of people got a lot of stuff to say. Okay, so Gwen said, "This is awful, but why say white guy shot a black woman? He would have shot either race because of this stupid scam. All these scams need to stop. Hope they find the one that made the call. They're not gonna find the person. If they do, it's gonna be a miracle because again, these people be operating from different countries. All right, all these scamming people, these romance scammers, just regular scammers. They got job scams, all types of scammers, messing with your damn um, credit cards and stuff, your bank cards. And I honestly believe sometimes these people in the stores be doing this stuff too. You know what I'm saying? They be getting your information and stuff. That's why I don't like using my damn cards anymore because I tell you, they be doing all types of stuff. Let's see what else they got here. Somebody said he needs to be charged for a hate crime. In order to be charged for a hate crime, they got to make sure that it was race related. Okay. So somebody said, "How does she not know where this package she's supposed to be pick up is going? Do you just go pick up random packages with no destination for it?" I totally understand why he wouldn't believe her if she says, "I don't know." As far as shooting her goes, he deserves the same amount of time a colored person would get, at least 2 weeks. Okay, he trying to be funny, okay? He deserves to be in prison for life, the rest of his life. And I don't know why if this is true, I don't know why she said she don't know where it's going because they do. Let me think. When you pick up a package, they do tell you the address where it's going. Okay, that's on everything. They really do. So I don't know why she would have said she didn't know where the package is going. And so if she said that, maybe that's the reason why he thought that she was part of the scam. However, if he thought that she was part of the scam, he should have still just called the police or just told her the package is not there and then call Uber Eats up. Uber knows, who came to the house. He could even got the make and model of her car and called Uber up and reported it, and then Uber would have took care of it. You see what I'm saying? That's the way you do it, because they know who it is. Somebody claimed that he would have. I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously. He probably would have called the police. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe he would have reacted the same way. Okay, so Valerie said, "Listen, don't give me the BS." He was terrified. He's the old ass with the GUN. She was terrified. I really wish that people would stop defending people when they are dead ass wrong. Terrified people call the police and wait for them to arrive. Tell me how terrified he was of a black woman who had a mobility issue. This is definitely about race as well. He is bullying her armed with a GUN, asking for information about the scammers, then shoots her several times. Why not once if he felt he had to, which is still wrong. He's not scared of a damn thing. She was, she was. He is a killer. I don't care how old he is. I hope they catch the dumbasses who put this all into play. Sending condolences to this woman's family. All right. Hmm. Again, I say again that I don't believe he would have did that if it would have been a white woman. Honestly, I just don't. And this is why I tell you black men to start showing you black women, more respect. You know what I'm saying? Stop calling them bees and things like this all on social media. Because when you see when other race of people see this, shit, they don't hesitate, um, you know, treating black women like they're nothing. Because you guys can't even value a black woman. You know what I'm saying? You guys can't even value one. You sitting up on YouTube calling them bitches and the other word and all this other stuff, talking about them, doing the most. Shit, can't do that. So let's see what else they're saying. So let's see what else they got on this article. Let me go to the newest article on this, you guys. Hold on for a second. Let's go down some. Let's see. Let me see what else they got here. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get the latest article on this. So this is what he said. Okay, he said he had been warned that he and his family would be unalived unless he paid $12,000. I don't know. Y'all got to tell your parents and stuff. Do not communicate with these scammers. When someone call you up asking for account numbers or your credit card numbers or money or telling you your relatives are in jail or whatever the case is, just hang up the phone. Don't even keep on talking to these people. So they do have a 911 audio. Let me see if I can get that real quick. But I will tell you what he said. He said, I need the sheriff and an ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting. Let's see what else he got on here. And I can't show y'all this picture because he's holding a GUN, but you can see the picture online if you go on Google or on YouTube and type it in, and you'll see it. He was pointing the GUN right at her. Let's see. Then he told the police, I shot her in the leg the first time, and then I shot her in the shoulder. And then he added that he has been targeted. Excuse me, he added that he targeted her because he had been threatened by a stranger on the phone. He said, guy on the phone trying to get money out of me. He was telling me he was going to unalive me and the family and everybody else around. Anyway, the scammer told Brock that a relative had been incarcerated and ordered him to pay 12,000 to secure his release. Anyway, Brock told the police, the operator, that he assumed the DATH threat scammer was working with Hall, who had been tricked by the same scammer and could be heard in the call pleading for help after being shot. So she was scammed by the same scam, but I'm trying to make sense of this. Okay, so if a scammer called him up pretending, how does it even go together? Because if a scammer was calling him up, telling him he had a relative in jail and he needed to get 12 grand to get this relative out, which don't even make no sense the way how he said it. How does that how do what I don't even know what I'm trying to say. How is that beneficial for when the lady go there? Okay, if this is the same scammer, right? And that same scammer called the lady up, well, not called her, but got into her app and sent her to his house on a bogus pickup of a package. Okay, I see why he may have thought that. Okay, listen, I got it now. So, mm-mm-mm. If the same scammer called her too, okay, so Brock probably thought the reason why he probably thought they were working together is because if the scammer was asking him for 12 grand, and if the scammer was probably telling him to put it in a package, okay, and then somebody would be there to pick it up. So the scammer then called her to pick it up because he made a bogus. He entered what do you call it? He entered he got into her app. I can't even think of the words like 'cause I'm half asleep. He got into her app, gave her that bogus run for her to pick up the package and deliver it to an address. And she probably wasn't really paying attention to the address or was scared and just forgot about it, or whatever the case is. And so he probably called her up, not called her up, but gave her that run, that delivery to pick up that package so she can deliver it to him and he can get that $12,000. And he could have did that without her knowing. And so that's why Brock shouldn't have even did anything but call the police. Okay. Because I can see why he might have thought that she was a part of it. Because if the caller who called him up was telling him to give them $12,000 and then start threatening him, they must have told him to put it in a package. All right. And then they saw her call, but they would have had to intercept, you know, um, Uber's app, okay, to make that come through her app so she would know to go there. Now, now say if this is not true, then Uber could confirm that because Uber, I think, will still see that run on there because like when that dude sent that bogus delivery to me, Uber saw that delivery on there and I reported it. All right. And they're investigating that. They saw that on my app. So if Uber confirmed that if they saw if confirmed that delivery, then that means that that scammer called her and they might not have been working together. Now they could have still been working together, but it's up to the police to investigate that to see. And it really doesn't matter anyway because he should have never took nothing into his own hands. He should have just called the police if he thought they had been working together. Because I can see how he probably thought that, okay? Because you have to think about it like this old ass man get a call, right? Somebody telling him, your relatives in jail. I need to get 12 grand from you to get them out. And then start threatening him or whatever the case is, but they probably was telling him to put it in a package. All right. And then they sent this lady right here, this bogus ass delivery, right? So she could pick up the damn package and then deliver it to him without her knowing that both of these two have been scammed. So that's probably the way it actually happened. Because I don't looking at her picture, I don't believe she had anything to do with this. I believe they just did like a random Uber driver, okay? And she just happened to be the one. They saw her the delivery. She went to pick up this package. She don't know what is in there, okay? And the package would have been a package that Brock would have had and probably put the money inside of, okay? But Brock should have called the police versus, you know, handling everything himself. I wouldn't even answer the door in the first place. She just would have been still out there knocking, and I would have called the police. Why are you opening the door? So this is a picture of the lady right here, okay? Let me show y'all real quick. Hold on, wait a minute. So yeah, I don't think it just does not look like to me, it just does not look like she would have played a part in that scam. I just honestly think that the person on the phone just was scamming both of them, scamming her to go pick up that package, unbeknownst to her that it contained money, you know, from this man that was also being scammed. And then she was just gonna go deliver this package. But Brock wanted to take matters into his own hands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it sure is. I mean, it just depends. It depends on, where you do this at and the type of people you're around. It just depends on a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying? Um, I do Uber Eats, but I live in like in a really, really nice area. The whole city is actually in the surrounding city next to it as well. And pretty much people out here don't be doing too much. I mean, even though anything is possible, but I still, be on alert and blase, and things like that. But um, I think a lot of stuff plays into how these jobs are, because if you're working in an area that's rough or certain areas, good and damn well, a lot of stuff be happening. It just depends. It just depends. You just got to be safe and just think safety when you're doing these type of jobs. Majority of the time, I'm out with somebody else is in the car with me. A couple of people be in the car with me along with some other things, you know what I'm saying? Because 'Cause I'll be playing around, but yeah, um, it's got to be safe out there, that's all I can say, but like I said, I do know scammers do be intercepting the Uber's app, and she would have known, so normally they cancel the drive, so now I do realize that I think I know that they didn't want it to be canceled, they wanted her to pick up that package so she could deliver it to them, because the package she was picking up was probably supposed to be that money, that $12,000. That's what that was. So, yeah, they definitely need to try to find out who these people are, but I doubt it. They probably won't. This is a whole ring. These people don't even be in the United States of America. They be, like, in a whole different country, and not just Africa, the countries of Africa. They be all around in different places. It's not just, Black people. It's also whites as well, okay? 'Cause like I said, some of those scammers who call me on the Uber app, some of those people were, like, white or either, Indian, stuff like that. See what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different race. I think it's a whole network. So let's see what else they got here. Hold on. See, I told you they reportedly tracked the scammer's call to Canada. But the thing about it is that these scammers use what's the name? It doesn't mean that the scammer is actually in Canada. This damn scammer could be right here in the United States of America. The scammer could be in any country. They use those proxy numbers and things like that to make it look like the calls are coming from one place. That's how they be doing it on Uber. When they intercept Uber's app, they use a number that looks like it's Uber's number, but it's not Uber's number. You know what I'm saying? And they already confirmed that right here too. They said, but they believe he made it using a burner phone. Of course, he used a burner phone. They run a damn network. They're not going to use their regular phone. Come on now. Now, see, they don't even know for sure. Listen to this. The driver had also been contacted by the same person. Oh, okay, I got it. I got what they're saying. Or an accomplice. They talk about the person that may be helping the scammer, and they instruct her through the Uber app to pick up a package for delivery from Brock's home to somewhere else. That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, he probably was like thinking she was, connected to it. However, he did not handle this correctly at all. He should have called the police if he thought that she was, involved in this. Anyway, Mrs. Hall passed on during her surgery. She also had a medical conditions, and she did not have a GUN. She made no threats or assaults toward Mr. Brock, and she made no demands other than to ask about the package she was sent to retrieve through the Uber app. See, Uber, they need to change their damn shit around because if somebody, uh, this could be a possible lawsuit because they need to do something with their app, honestly, to try to decrease the amount of scammers getting into their system. That don't make no sense. So they said due to there being no active threat presented by Mrs. Hall at any time during the encounter and Mr. Brock's failure to contact authorities for assistance while brandishing a firearm, during which he fired at and struck Mrs. Hall multiple times, he was arrested and charged with murder. Now, Brock has pleaded not guilty to murder, and his bail was set at $200,000. Stupid ass. Hold on, let's see. Ugh. And this little scam been going on for the longest, okay? He should have known that they've been doing stuff like this. James said he is a liar. The footage shows him walking, following her as she pleaded, no, not pleaded, as she pleaded for her life, shooting her without reason or even waiting until the police came. So let me hear the audio, the actual. Let me see if I can play that real quick. Hold on, where's the actual audio at? Let's see here. Let's see if we can pull up the actual audio. Okay, let's see if we can pull this up. When I can this up, when I lay down, my stomach hurts. Oh, oh. I'm so crazy, y'all. That's how I be doing when my stomach hurt. I'll be like, oh, my stomach hurt. But when I put that heating pad on my stomach, it really feels better. Let's see. Let's see if I can yes, how I doing. Let's see if we can hear it. Let me go to Google and see if I can pull it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I was that may be my TV in the background. Let me go to TikTok and see if they have the call. I don't want to do it from inside edition because I don't want to know what's the name. Let's do it from TikTok. Yeah. What time is it? We've been on here for an hour and 13 minutes. It's 1:39 a.m. Okay, I got about another 15 minutes and that'll be it. All right, so I can get into bed. Let's see. TikTok, right? TikTok. Let's go to TikTok and see if we can pull up. Damn, I can never find this daggone app. What is this damn app at TikTok? This damn phone, y'all. Hold on. Where is this daggone app on my phone? Okay, here it is. Let's see if we can put it up on here. So, what's her name for this app? Let me take this off here. Hold on, let me do a search. So his name is what was the lady's name? Mrs. Hall. Forgot her name. Um, let me just put Uber driver. Hold on, let's do this. That's the actual thing. I can't show this. Let me see. Let me let y'all hear this first. Let me turn this thing down. This happened. When did they say this happened? I got to look and see. It. Not too long ago. It just happened. Hold on for a minute. Let me it just happened not too long ago. Let me turn this thing down. This music, right? Let me turn it down. Y'all, I be tripping out when I start getting tired, so y'all got to excuse this stuff that I be doing up here. Okay, let's listen to this little thing first. Let's see what this TikToker is saying. Hold on. man took the life of this Uber driver. So basically, they both got scammed, and they still haven't found the scammer. You're not gonna find him. In Ohio, William Brock says that he started receiving phone calls that morning from somebody who told him that they was gonna take the life of his nephew that's in prison. Oh, that's what they said. If he didn't give them $12,000. Now, at the same time, Lolita Hall, the Uber driver here, she received a call to go to William's house to pick up a package. When she gets there to pick up that package, William thinks that she's there for the scammer to get the $12,000, and he pulls a weapon on her. I get that they were both scammed. So what he do was he approached the lady before he even calls 911. He bags her up to her car. She threatens to call the police. She tries to leave and get in the car. He then fired. She tries to fight back. He fired twice more. Then he calls the police. He also took her phone from her while he doing all of this. Now, when you watch the video, you can see the woman walking real slow and like limping. You could tell that there's nothing that she can do to anybody. So instead of this man calling the police because he already got her held up, he just fires at her. Man, because he calls the police. Well, he's been arrested, and they still haven't found the scammer. Police do say that while they were there, a call came through and they answered the phone. The person on the other end said that they were also a police. So when the police that was at what happened here started to explain to the person that was on the phone what was going on and said, you know what, why don't we meet? The scammer said, okay, but never met up with the police. So there was, in fact, a scammer, but they can't figure out who the scammer is. And they're not going to figure that out. It's a damn network. Could have been done besides him taking her life. Like, stay right there. I'll hold you, you know. He didn't need it. Hold on. He didn't need to say shit. Let's keep it real. Who are you to tell somebody to stay right there? He should have never pulled out no GUN in the first place. Don't even, his old ass should have never opened up the door. Let's keep it real. All right. Stay your old ass inside your house. You saw this lady come up to your door. Call the police from there. I don't know why these people be opening these damn doors, letting people up in their house and stuff. That's stupid. And y'all stop saying this stupid shit. He should have never opened up no door in the first damn place. Okay, let's keep it real. What he should have done is just call the police if he thought she was involved in that and let the police handle it. Or he could have called Uber Eats. Period. Sick of these people getting up here making excuses. Don't open the damn door. You know you was scammed with. You know he was trying to be, like they said, a vigilante. He wanted to do everything himself instead of sit his old ass down and pick that phone up and calling the police or calling Uber Eats as well. Damn. Because he don't know for sure if this lady was involved or not. You can't assume people and start shooting people and stuff. And then think about it, you're going to start shooting when this lady started trying to leave. Let her leave. If you thought she was a damn scammer and she was trying to get money from you, then you could have called the police. Dang. That ain't make no damn sense. That is just not the way you handle that. He didn't have no damn he just disregarded her life, point blank. You know, in namely, and I hate to say it because she's black. Shit, let's keep it real. Y'all got to stop lying and hiding behind fakeness. You know what's up with this damn case. Keep it real. Shit. Let's see. This kind of sounds like the white lady who shot the black man who was knocking at her front door. The old white lady shot from inside her house through the locked door. Right, that's what I'm saying. You so much in damn fear, call the damn police. The hell you standing at the door shooting through the door? If I'm scared, I'm calling the police. I'm not opening my door or anything. And I'm damn, I'm definitely not coming outside of my door. This is crazy. And are you talking about the young boy who was, because it was so many incidents, I think last year or the year before, like it was a little boy who was went to the wrong house looking for his twin sisters or brothers or something like that. And he knocked on somebody's door, a kid, and the person shot him from inside or came to open the door and shot him. You know, unfortunately he lived and everything, but that's what he did to this little boy. You know, that is crazy. It definitely does not apply because she was never doing anything to this man. She was trying to get away. He should have let her get away. Who in the hell is he? Why did he feel like he had the authority to try to apprehend her or anything else? Period. Damn, I get sick of these people trying to play like they police officers and shit like this. Let the police do their jobs. Goodness. That is crazy. You don't you're talking about you're scared, right? You fear for your life. Then you trying to play this damn hero and shit and a police officer and everything else. When the lady turned around to leave, he had no reason to be shooting her, period. He should have let her left. All he had to do was call the police. He could have even called Uber Eats. And she was pleading and begging. He needed his old ass kicked. Let's keep it real. And I hope that they do justice for real because that don't even make no sense. And I thought the story that I read said something different. I'm gonna have to go back and read that story again. But this lady said that the person was calling him saying that um he was going to unalive or somebody was going to unalive his relative in prison or jail if he doesn't pay up to 12 grand. And then that's another thing too. It's somebody that his relative knows. Because how did they know that he has a relative in jail? So with that being said, if it's somebody that his relative in jail knows or maybe even talk to, it's not a network, it's just somebody in jail or somebody in jail with someone on the outside who did this scam. Of course they're not. That's why I think he should have just not did shit but called Uber Eats to find out. You know what I'm saying? Because Uber Eats would have been like, um, we did not send no call to her. All right. So clearly it must have been she was getting scammed as well. She wouldn't even got paid for the run. They just was gonna have her deliver that package. And hopefully when she delivered the package, they wouldn't try to do anything to her. But she would have just set that package outside the door because she don't know what's inside that package, as long as you don't have to sign for it or anything like that. So she probably would just set it in front of the door and left. And she wouldn't have got paid for that either. Then she would clearly they would have known it was a scam for sure then. They was just trying to get somebody other than themselves so they won't get caught to go pick up their package, which should have been, they thought the money would be in there, because they thought that he was going to, go and, believe them or whatever the case is. But it sounds like somebody in prison or jail concocted this shit up. Okay. Because how do they know he has a relative in jail? How? And it's just unfortunate that she was the Uber driver that got this call, and everything. And I wish nobody would have gotten it. You know what I'm saying? But they had to use somebody else to go get it so they wouldn't get caught. Damn. Let's see if what else we got here. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me tell you something. His ass is old as hell and he's still stupid. Don't even make no sense. You don't start shooting people like you know that they did it. Even if she did do it. You do not still shoot nobody unless somebody is unless you're defending yourself. All right, point blank, self-defense. You are not the police officer. You are not the judge. You're not the jury. Damn. Let's see what else they got here. Let's see. They showed the whole video. She was bagging up from this stupid ass man. And he was still pointing at at her. That don't even make no damn sense. Y'all, I'm getting mad watching the video. I'm just not gonna lie about that. She pleading with this stupid ass dude. Stupid ass. You guys cannot tell me that he just didn't have a you know what? He didn't listen, he didn't give a shit about shoot her. Point blank. Probably old racist any damn well. Let's keep it real. Let's just tripped out. Let's see. Let me look at the story, this other story. I want to see. Let me see if I can hear that emergency call that he made first. Uber driver. Anyone? Let me hear that emergency call if I can pull it up. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Emergency 911 call. What's his last name? Brock. I don't forgot his last name. Abby. I think this is him right here. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Y'all can hear that. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Here it is right here.
William Brock, 81, said he had been receiving
Let's
calls
see if
from
they're gonna play it.
scammers
They may not
demanding
play
money
it.
and threatening him for weeks. One of the suspected scammers is believed to have messaged Uber delivery driver Lethal Hall, 61, telling her to pick up a package at Brock's house. The sheriff's office released part of Hall's vehicle video camera footage showing the woman arriving at Brock's home. She allegedly asked him about the package, and after that, he pulled out a gun. The man shouted at her and demanded she identify who had sent her. Brock prevented her from calling 911 and shot her 3 times. Hall was taken to a local hospital but died while undergoing surgery. An Ohio man shot an Uber driver dead.
I thought they had the audio and stuff up here. So she was pleading with her life and everything and stuff. He wanted to see her phone instead of his stupid ass calling Uber Eats. He up there questioning her. He didn't need to question her. He should have been calling Uber Eats in the police. That's stupid. Just assuming because she black, that she was involved in this, and because she came to get that package that they were asking him to put the money in. I mean, like I said before, I can understand why he might have thought that, but he need to think other ways too, that she could have been scammed as well because she don't know, what's in that package. She's just doing her damn job. Goodness, you just can't automatically say somebody was into the scam with that other person on the phone. And honestly, if he has a relative in jail, how in the hell do they know that he have a relative in jail? Okay, so these are not just regular scammers. It seems like somebody in jail, along with somebody on the outside, concocted this up, point blank. So they may need to go question his relative that's in jail, along with some other people that's around him that might know, that he has a relative out there, whatever the case is, that he talks to. I don't know. That was a Ring camera footage. Yeah, that is crazy, man. Let me see if I can find this other thing.
How are you today? Prosecutors plead.
No, I don't want to see this. They're talking about these people who got this, that lady who got unalived that time. Let's see. Let me see here. This is man, let me see. Brock Abbey. His last name is not Abbey. Let me go look and see what this dude's last name is. Let me look this up. This is Shardae's case. Let me go back to his case real quick. Let's see. What's this dude's name? I'm trying to find the audio. I want to see what he sound like. His name is let's see, what is his name? It's William Brock. William Brock. All right. Yeah, they didn't have the complete story up here. That's why I assumed that they was trying to get the dude out of jail or something. I don't know, because the way they had it put up here, they didn't go into strict details. So his name is William Brock. Let me see if I can get his 911 call so we can hear it and see what he was sounding like. It's William Brock. William Brock. Let's see, 911 call. 911. Damn. Let me see, William. Let me see, William Brock. Let's do 911 call. 911 call. Let me just put it like this because they be putting all types of shit up here. Let's see if we can actually pull that up. They won't even pull this up on here. I can't play the one off of Inside Edition. Is this it right here? No. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. I don't even hear nothing on this one, y'all. Let's see. Why come you can't hear the damn sound? These bootlegged ass TikTokers, man. Let's see. Okay, listen to this.
According to reports,
oh, man, let's hear this.
Authorities say.
According to reports, she was saying, "Help, help." He talking about, "Come on." What did he say? Let's see. Hear that again.
Authorities say. According to reports, authorities say William Brock had been receiving multiple threatening scam calls the morning of March 25th. The calls were concerning an incarcerated relative, and Brock was told to meet at the courthouse to pay a ransom of $12,000 in bail money, or they would kill him and his relative around the same
So that
time.
I was right when I said something about bailing somebody out of damn jail. See, different sources are saying different things. This is from actual news that you hear that. So I was right when I said something about getting his relative out of jail or some crap like that. Let's see.
To call the lethal Hall received directions from the same person or an accomplice instructing her to go to Brock's home to pick up a package for delivery. Cam video from Hall's car shows her arrive to Brock's home to pick up that package. According to reports from the Clark County Sheriff's Office, Brock allegedly had a gun. This video appears to confirm that
That's
the incident
crazy, y'all.
report says Brock allegedly took Hall's phone and wouldn't let her leave. And when she tried to go, authorities say Brock then shot Hall. They started fighting, and he shot her 2 more times. Authorities received a call from Brock saying he had shot someone on his property because they were trying to rob him. When units arrived,
And then he lied. He lied. He didn't tell the truth right then and there. He said he was they was well, maybe he wasn't because he was thinking about the 12 grand that they was trying to get from him. But the thing about it, she was never hitting him or anything else. You see what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Let's see. Do they separate old folks? I don't know. I never thought about what they do with prisoners who get dementia. I don't know. I do not know what they do with these old people.
they found Hall with multiple gunshot
The
wounds.
thing about it,
and
with your ass is old enough to do a crime, then you don't need to be separated. All right. You don't get no special privileges because you should have thought about that before you did what you did. If they wasn't too old to realize they should not be committing the crime, they are not too old to be going into these same cells that all the other people be in. And that's on everything. Damn, that is crazy, man. Let me
was
see
bleeding
what.
from his head. Hall was flown to Kettering Hospital in Dayton, where she died. Reports say while officials were on scene, Brock's landline phone kept ringing. And when one officer picked it up, the maid on the other line said he was an officer. And the real officer explained what happened and asked the caller to meet. And he agreed, but never showed up.
Of course, he's never going to show because it was a damn scammer. I wanted to see that daggone if I can find the daggone audio. Let's see. This is a crazy. This is sad. I still don't see the audio. This may be it right here. Let's see. No, it still ain't showing. I'm trying to see. I don't want to see the case. I'm trying to see. You guys may have to look that up on your own because I can't play that on my own video from no what's name. Here it is right here. I think this is. I hope this is it right here. Let's see.
A friend of ours is dead in his bedroom. We haven't heard from him for a while. We think he's dead. His roommate just went
No,
in
this is
there
not that.
and
That's
took
something
lots of
else.
blood. I didn't go in, but
That's not the call, y'all. That's somebody else's. Damn. Let's see. This is something else. So yeah, you guys gonna have to look that up and get that yourself off of Inside Edition because they do have that recording. I see nobody else is sharing that, so they must can't. These are other recordings. So that's not it. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. But anyway, again, I do think he thought that she was part of that scam type thing. However, I'm still gonna say he did not handle that correctly. And he just didn't think shit about her life. I'm gonna be perfectly honest about it. Because the thing is that when she tried to leave, he started shooting versus just calling the police. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why he opened the door. All right. When she came near to pick up the delivery, she knocked on the door, whatever the case is. He should have never even answered the door. He could have just called Uber Eats or the police right then and there. Because the thing about it, he didn't really give nobody any money. And if they were threatening him, don't you think he would have should have called the police? Hey, Nate, baby. And thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all check out Nate, the Great Podcast, and show him some love and support. Right. And she didn't know, she was just doing her job. You know what I'm saying? She was just doing her job, you know? And just say, let's just go with the play the devil's advocate. Just say if she was a part of it. He still did not handle that the correct way, okay? You cannot take matters into your hand unless it is self-defense. The lady was bagging up. The lady was trying to leave. He shot her as she was leaving. And then he went up to her at the car where she was trying to get in it and started fighting with her. And then he shot her 2 more times again. So he definitely needs to be incarcerated. Definitely. It needs to stay there. And I hope that real justice is done on this old ass dude. He should have known better. That is not the way you do anything. We are not, he is not a police officer, point blank. So he should never been taking law into his own hands. Goodness. Regardless if she was involved or not, we don't know. They said she wasn't. I don't know if they know 100% or not. But the thing is, it doesn't really matter. Nobody was doing anything to him other than trying to pick up a package. All he had to say is that he don't have no damn package and buy, and then call Uber Eats and the police. Uber Eats knows who the driver is. Okay, she's not going to be able to get away. That's stupid. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to Lalitha Hall's family and friends, and I hope this dude. I hope they really get justice for her, and he needs to be incarcerated for the rest of his life. All right, whatever, how many years he got left, because his actions are just not good. All right, he should have never done that. That's crazy. And again, you guys can pull up that 911 call. If you go to Inside Edition, you can see it and hear it. I don't want to put that up on my channel because sometimes they do a copyright claim when you show certain things off of other off of certain channels and stuff like that, especially off of YouTube. So let's see what else we got here. But yeah, that's a sad situation. And of course, I will update you guys when I find out any more information regarding this case. I could have told you to side eye them anyway, because last year when I was driving and that old bat ran right into me, right? And I'm thinking, because she old as ever, like 80 some years old, I'm thinking she's gonna stop. This old bat drives right across the street really fast. I could even, you know what? Actually, when I turned, that's when she hit me, right? And I'm up here sitting over here waiting for her to come over there and give me her information. This lady was gone. She was gone. So, and like the police told me, it doesn't matter what age people are. Old people do stuff too. So, anytime, somebody hits your car, don't look at their age or anything else, because old people do crimes too. And ever since then, I've been looking at them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because age for some people, aging does not teach them any more damn sense. It does not provide them with additional wisdom or anything else. They just grow older and still be stupid like they were when they were younger. Hey, D Shep, how you doing? Your vampires. I know I go to sleep, D Shep. I really do. Remember, I'm out here on the West Coast, so I'll go to bed at 2 a.m. and sleep to about, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, to about 9 a.m. in the morning. You guys will be already up and stuff. I'll be on this clock, and I already took my shower and everything. So when I get off this live, I can go straight to bed. It's already 2 o'clock, right? So I'm looking at the wrong damn clock. Y'all know I'm tripping. I'm sitting up here looking at the live, okay, not the actual clock. But I can be on here for like another to about 2:15. Then I'll be off of here. I didn't even realize that it was 2 o'clock. I thought it was still one something. Shit, but yeah, that's crazy though, man. But anyway, like I said, my prayers are sending out to the her family and friends and everything, and my condolences, and may she rest in peace. And just a sad situation, you know. Sharday Robinson case is sad, and so is Lalitha Hall. Her case is definitely sad. It was both of these people should have been still alive. It was a senseless thing that was done to both of these people. Now, Miss Hall was unalive around March the 25th, and then Sharday Robinson was just unalive like in April, like around April, I think April the 4th on my daughter's birthday. Can you believe that? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this lady right here, man, she did a what you call that, a hit and run. She better be glad I told the police um, that I didn't want. Well, I told him that I did tell him we had to go to the doctor, but we didn't have no visible injuries that I see of as of right now. Because if we would have, it would have been a felony, and they would have had to go really look for her. But he did go look for her anyway. And I told him I wasn't going to press no charges because she was so damn old. He was like, you don't care how old she is, press those charges. You know, these old ass people. Why do you think some of these young people do these crimes and stuff? Because they learn it from the old people. You know, they are learning from the old people. You know, you got old ass people up online. Let's keep it real, beefing and shit, calling each other names, calling women bitchs, degrading women and everything. And then you wonder why these young boys are doing the same thing because they see these grown ass, old ass men doing that. You know, you have to lead by showing a good example, by being a good example. If you're sitting up on your YouTube channel because you're mad at somebody or because you don't like what they did and you calling her a bitch, how can you even lead doing that? That is crazy. So yeah, they learning from these old ass people doing all this weird shit. That's what they learning from. Y'all know I'm gonna be reading messages at the same time. Hold on. Can y'all believe how much money I spent today? Ah, man, I'm telling you, along with a damn car note. That's why, you know what? That's the only thing about, getting a new car. I was like, I really didn't want no car unless I could buy a new car out in cash, right? But I couldn't do that, so I had to finance it, right? And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I probably won't get another car for a long time. Hopefully, I won't have to get another one. Hopefully, this car will pass on with me because I don't like paying car notes. And even though I don't really pay my car note all the time, my soon-to-be ex pays it. But this time I pay half of it. I don't like paying them because to me they be overcharging. The damn registration costs too damn much. 600, what is it, 500 and some dollars? It don't make no sense. Why do they charge so much for a little ass sticker? You already paid your taxes when you got the car. And then like that little ass bulb that went out on my headlight, it was like $40 for that little ass bulb that you just pop it in there and stuff. I mean, they just be doing too much. And we as people, we got to stop letting these people take advantage of us. Groceries are too high, just everything. Rent is too high, mortgage payments are too high, insurance is too high. They charge you all this money every damn month for insurances and stuff. And then you get into an accident, just like when a lady hit me. Why do I have to pay a deductible when she hit me and did a hit and run? They should have just been covering that automatically. Man, everything is such a ripoff, and we as people, we got to stop letting these people rip us off like this. Everybody want to charge us more, but they're not giving us what we need to be. They don't give us what we pay for. Just like even in restaurants, they would charge you more for food now, but that shit don't even be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even make no sense. Y'all, no more than three emojis, okay? No more than three emojis, no all caps, and no spamming. Why do you say that, D Shep? Because I have to have insurance, because I can't self-insure myself. But I have to have insurance because my car is brand new, and that's what the finance company, Nissan requires. Nissan Bank requires. You got that right. I definitely need to stop eating at these daggone restaurants and stuff. I was just telling my daughters and my son, since we just moved back into a house, we need to restructure everything and stop spending so much money on foolishness, buying food out that is not even healthy any damn way. Even when you go to healthy restaurants, it's not really all that healthy because you don't know what they're using to make your stuff. And then what if they're not washing their hands like tonight? Somebody don't wash their hands and gave me a stomach ache. So, you're right. I need to eat more at home, and cook at home. I'm gonna start doing that next week, this week coming up. I know I got to take that shit off of there this weekend because I always forget and don't never have a chance to. But I'm gonna take it off for real this weekend. A lot of stuff I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm gonna probably up it all the way up. Y'all know I had that on there for a particular reason. But I'll up it up because that's annoying. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to do 50,000 emojis if you want to. So I'll change that this weekend for sure. I'll change the rules and stuff just for y'all, okay? Because we know if anybody come up here doing some stupid shit, they're gonna get their ass right off of my channel so quick. Sometimes I entertain them so y'all can laugh, and I'll cuss them out just to give y'all some excitement or whatever the case it is. You know what I'm saying? That I can do that sometimes. A troll. I know that's because I always be busy. But this time, D Shep, I'm gonna do it for real. All right, I'm gonna do it for real. You know, I'll do it for real sometime tomorrow before I leave out. Well, today, later on today, I'll do it. I'll go into the settings and change it and stuff like that and everything. And I'm gonna leave Nightbot up there. Though. I just need to change the rules and stuff so Nightbot won't be tripping and stuff. I had to change it once before. It was really strict before, and I had to change it because it was just doing all types of shit. Damn, you couldn't say nothing over here and stuff. So I had to change it. So I'll change it again and make it, a little bit more um, better for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of bull crap that be going on in this world, and we really definitely need to start looking at this stuff. They be just doing it the most, ripping us off in every type of way. Like here in Cali, they started paying people in restaurant the workers $20 an hour, $20 per hour, right? However, though, at some of these restaurants, they stop giving the employees free food and things like that. And I was telling my daughter, because she works at a restaurant, I was telling her that if you look at it on paper, they are really not giving you $20 per hour, because if you got to buy your own food, and then they took off they was giving them 50% off too for family members if they want to eat there, then they changed that to 25%. Add all of that up on paper and you will see that they really did not pay you. They're not paying you really $20 an hour. They're really paying you less. You know what I'm saying? Probably around the same amount. It's just a trickery and stuff that they do. When you look at it on paper and you look at the actual numbers, or you start adding up expenses and subtracting and all this other stuff, and you'll see that you're not really making $20 per hour, because you got to buy your food, or you're only getting a 25% discount versus 50% discount. And if you're eating every single day at the restaurant, that starts to add up, along with if they're cutting your hours. If they're cutting your hours, there's another way that they get you. And you have to look at all these things. Just be ripping people off. Right, you got that right. They definitely are. But one thing I can say about Cali is that they do have a lot of programs out here for people who are not rich, or just like, poor, or either middle income. It's just a lot of people just don't utilize these programs because they don't know about it. You know, it's not as bad as some people claim. I just think people don't be knowing certain things, you know, and the only way that you would know things is by asking and doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So like Kaiser Permanente. I was reading that Kaiser is starting their own little health thing, for people who go there who don't have regular insurance. They can get that type of insurance there and go to Kaiser Permanente and get checkups and all types of stuff. So a lot of people don't know about that because they don't read. They don't read and find out and stuff. So they do have a lot of little things going on here. They taxes and shit is high in certain counties and stuff like that. And rent is high here, and mortgages, house prices are high. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, um, but I don't think women, they don't have taxes on food here. When you buy food, they don't have taxes on food, so that's a good thing. You can get, like, if you rent a place, you can actually claim that on your state taxes, and they give you a percentage of that back. A lot of people don't know that. Let's see. Um, there are so many different programs here that people don't know about that can assist you in many different things. But people don't know about these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't ask. And then some people do ask, but when they find out that somebody's out of funds, they give up and they don't try to find out, different resources and stuff like that. Just like if you don't have any medical insurance in any state, I know they do it in Georgia. I know they do it in Texas. Okay. If you don't have medical insurance and you have kids, right, you can actually go to the health department or either human resource, the welfare department, and they have a program where you can get your children free yearly dental visits, eye examinations, and what else? Eyeglasses if they need them, and a physical. Yeah. So that's what they do. And then some hospitals, like in Texas, like JPS Hospital, they have their own little discount program going on there. Because like when we first moved to Texas, because my soon-to-be ex had changed at that time. Let me think, was he owner operator? Let's see, 2008. I think he was like a company driver. Okay, because when we moved to Texas, I think he was supposed to be working for JB Hunt, and JB Hunt ended up not being what we were looking for. So we didn't have any insurance. And so somebody told me to go to JPS. I went to JPS, and because I kept on having headaches and stuff. I had just had my son. I just kept on having headaches because I had hypertension, right? And JPS, I found out about their program there, and that's where I went, and they got my blood pressure down and everything and stuff. So people don't know stuff because they don't ask. You know what I'm saying? And they be too prideful and all types of shit. If you don't tell people your business, they don't know what you're doing. Keep it to your damn self and get whatever you need to get. I don't even understand why they do that on YouTube. Be sit up here telling people what they get. Who cares about what you get? Keep that shit to yourself. Because when you telling people what you get, as soon as they get mad at you, they're gonna bring it back up. Why are you guys bragging about that shit anyway? You shouldn't even be telling nobody about what you get. Any free handouts or whatever you get. Keep that shit to yourself. Nobody cares. One thing that I do know out here in Cali, and I don't live in no poor area. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. But when I go to stores sometimes, at first I didn't know what the card was. But when I found out, I seen a lot of people using that EBT card. I'm not gonna lie. I don't live in no poor area. Okay. So y'all better stop being stupid. Okay. Certain people be having money because they're not stupid. They find out certain things and then they utilize these programs and get what they need to get. And that's on everything. Let's see what y'all said right here. Yes, it is. I worked in the Bay for 11 months as well as Fresno. If the R word explains how they do you, they sure do charge you for bags. Some stores don't though. Out here in where I live at, some stores don't charge. You know what I'm saying? Now, so they do that in Bakersfield. Okay, I don't see how people that work in restaurants. Yeah, I don't know how either. Shit, I really don't. My daughter still lives at home because she's young. Yeah, I don't be buying no food stamp cards from nobody. When I lived in Georgia, ATL, one time I bought, well, somebody, I didn't really buy, somebody let me use their card. Okay. Well, I should be saying it on here. No, they didn't let me use their card. Okay, let me take that back. Damn, what am I talking about online? Okay, no, they didn't let me use their card, y'all. No, they did. Yeah, but I don't buy um those type of things from people and stuff. But she did let me use her card. I can say that on here. She did let me use her card, and so that was really nice of her. You don't supposed to, but she let me use it. So it is what it is. That's been so long ago they can't really do shit about it. It's been so many years ago and stuff. Because I moved to Georgia like so many years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's out of the statutory now. So yeah, it's been so long ago. But anyway, I know you talking about way back in the 90s, okay? So yeah. And this, yeah, but yeah. But a lot of people used to sell food stamps, I ain't gonna lie. I remember seeing people like when I was younger, like a kid, I remember seeing people like it was this store in Cleveland that they used to let people go in there and buy stuff with those food stamps, okay? And I used to see so many people going in there buying shit. I used to wonder how was they able to buy the shit with them food stamps. But at that time I didn't know they was doing, because I was a kid, you know. But shit, when they got those cars, they got the cars to try to eliminate that, but people were buying shit. They were buying the cars from people. But what I don't understand is why do people sell their stuff when they know they need to use it to get food? That's stupid. Now I can understand why people would use some of that stuff, like those stamps, to go buy tissue and stuff like that. I don't even know. You know what? Honestly, they should change that anyway. They should let people buy tissue and baby stuff, and things like that with the food stamps too. It shouldn't just be for food. It should be for that type of stuff too, because you have to have tissue. You got to have baby wipes if you have a baby and Pampers and stuff like that. But if, of course, they shouldn't let them buy no cigarettes or alcohol. Now, at that store I'm telling you about, they used to let people buy cigarettes and alcohol, because I used to see people buying that stuff with those food stamps. But they would like sell them. They would charge them more than what the actual things was. I believe that's what they was doing. Just like when they used to buy stamps from people and stuff, they would give them way, way less than, no, they would give them, okay, like when the person is selling them stamps, they would give them way less money for the food stamps. And I thought that was crazy, man. But people did that shit. I guess to get money and stuff. But the stores who let people go in there and buy, like I said, tissue and all that stuff, I would have never told on them, if I was older or whatever the case is. I was a kid then, but if I was older, I would have never said a damn thing. Because again, I think they should make a program, where you can use that damn card to buy tissue and stuff like that. Tissue, Pampers, wipes, and things like that. That would help. And I think that would cut down on fraud a little bit too, you know and then get these people who buy these damn stamps. That's what they need to do. Get the people who buy these stamps from these people, because some of these people be on drugs and they will sell their stamps to get drug money, right? So get these people who buy these stamps too, as well as the person who's selling them. Just take their ass off that shit since they want to sell them. But people be doing a lot of stuff though. But out here in Cali though, you can't get help with a lot of stuff if you just know the programs to look at, and if you go to the right people and stuff like that. People just don't know stuff, just like even in ATL. I don't know about Atlanta too. Well, I think they do have a lot of things there in Atlanta. I really do. I think Atlanta does, but I think it's easier out here in Cali to get certain things. Texas was a little bit easier too. It was easier than ATL, because like that JPS hospital, it was easy as hell to go out there. Um, and even when my soon-to-be ex started working for another company, they still let me use JPS, even though he was making a pretty good salary. I don't know how they did that though. I'm trying to think, but they still let me use it. Maybe because I had just had a baby. I don't know, but I was able to use that JPS service. I wonder do they still offer that at JPS. They even had their own pharmacy. They had the gynecology area. They had everything in there. They even got a dental clinic, everything. And then if you got really sick, you go to the JPS. What is that? That stands for John Peter Smith, I think, Hospital, downtown um, Fort Worth. Because that's where I went when my head kept on hurting, right? And they had to do a CAT scan. Yeah, yeah, my soon to be ex, right? Let's see. It's amazing how you can curse and say, yeah, right. That's what I be talking about. You can't say. Sometimes I slip up and say GUN, but you're not really supposed to say that. You can't say RAPE. You can't say stuff like that, but yeah, you can get up here and beef with people. You can get up here and put somebody's picture up on your dead going live, and put their audio up on your live, and make fun of them. You can do things like that though. That's one thing I don't understand about YouTube, why they allow this type of foolishness. You can get up here and make profiles to harass people and mess with people. But you can't say RAPE. And that's nothing. You can get up here and shake your ass, your ass and shit. You can twerk all up online. You can have booty contests. All types of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say RAPE or SEX or some other words. They were models, real models, or just that YouTube shit. But yeah, I don't know. YouTube is a hot mess when it comes to certain things. They really are. If I was a super millionaire, I'd be doing some things. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the way they do certain things. I just don't. They allow people to do all types of crazy stuff. Oh, really? On YouTube. So you be watching that, D Shep? What your wife say? Yeah, I just like to say soon to be ex, because to me it sounds better than saying estranged. and things like that. I don't like saying that, so I say soon to be ex, because him and I are still friends and everything. We still get along, and all of that. Heck, I just got through talking to him. Well, that was earlier today. I was talking to him over the phone. I forgot to call him back. Shit. But yeah, I was talking to him a couple times today on the phone and stuff. And I spent so much money today. I'm telling y'all, I must have spent at least $2,400 today. It's not even Saturday and stuff. Oh, really? Okay. I know that's right. Yeah, I don't. They do have some weird stuff on YouTube. One time I went into the side of YouTube, like in the foreign areas or whatever, and they was doing host, what shows on there, like pornographic stuff. And I don't even watch porno, but I was watching that because I couldn't believe it was on that side of YouTube. Just weird, man. And once you go into that site on that side of YouTube, it just be taking you to all types of videos and stuff. It was a hot ass mess. And then, I watched a couple of videos, not the entire videos, because I just wanted to see what everybody was talking about, you know. But they be having all types of weird shit on here. And that's on everything. They really do. Some weird people that be on YouTube, y'all. So y'all better be watching out and looking out and making sure who you meet on YouTube, because there's some strange ass people on here. Some crazy ass people as too. Totally nuts. Man. Mm-mm-mm. So anyway, y'all, they had another story up here about O.J. Simpson. They said that his kids bailed on him. They wasn't visiting him like I guess the media was saying. I don't know how true that is. I was just looking at that earlier. Okay. And they also found out why Lou Gossett Jr. passed on. I think he passed on. Let me see. I can't remember. Let me look on here and see. He had some type of illness. Let's see. He had what is it called? COPD. That's what he had. Let me make sure I said it right. Yeah, he had COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. That's what he passed on from. All right. At 87. And you can get that from smoking. You know that, right? Okay. That's why y'all better leave that weed alone and those cigarettes and shit. Let's see. And then what else we got here? Hold on. I'm going to this. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, they said during O.J. Simpson's final moments, his kids left. Let's see. I'm not gonna read this, but anyway, they just said his kids was gone, but they were there. Um, at least they claim that they were there. When he passed on, in weeks before he passed on. That's what they said. Okay, so they said, let's see. Around April the 5th, O.J. Simpson began transitioning. Okay, so his kids, let's see. He did not make no bed confessions. Let's see. Like I told you guys before. Let's see what else. That was a nice looking picture he had back then. That, let's see. That's his first wife. He should have stayed married to her. He was mad at Kris Jenner at the time of his unaliving. And his kids was there when he passed on in the weeks up into his unaliving. Maybe they wasn't there as much as he wanted them to be. Um, and maybe they wasn't there, before he started, passing on and getting sick and things. Maybe that's what they were talking about. But I know that they were there, you know, during his last couple of weeks because they said they were there. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what y'all said in chat. Right, they did. You're right. Let's see. This is why I say YouTube is way bigger than just scratching and doxing people. You're right. It is. Let's see. They had to play the role they had been against him, especially after the M trial. You're right. Nobody can tell someone else how to grieve or mourn a loss. Right. And some people, like for example, I don't go to funerals. Okay, because I don't like to. I don't like going to funerals because I don't want to see everybody crying and stuff. And I actually don't feel like you should be crying, you know, because people, when younger people pass on, yeah, but like when somebody's old, I didn't just get no booty call. What happened is that my damn internet goes out. I got to call them about that because it does that quite often at night. I noticed it did it last night. It went out while I was watching the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. It went out and then it came back on about 2 minutes later. It said it had some type of I screenshot it. Let's see what it said. It said that it had the connection between your access point router or cable modem in the internet is broken. So I'll call them tomorrow and ask them about that. What does that mean? They may have to come back out here. But you know what, y'all? I'm thinking about because I didn't realize something. Okay, when I got my cable transferred over at Frontier, right? I took the actual cable off and I got YouTube TV. However, I have not been watching YouTube TV. I've been watching Hulu. I've been watching all this other stuff. My TV is not back on yet. Let me try to fix it. Um, I've been watching all this other stuff, and this is not a part of YouTube TV. So I really don't need YouTube TV. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take YouTube TV off, right, and just use my Hulu, my Netflix, and all the other stuff that comes up on my TV. Paramount TV is on my TV downstairs. Because why am I paying $50 for YouTube TV and I'm not using it? The only thing that I need is just the internet, and that's it. So I'm gonna let the ass know that. Let me fix this TV real quick. Let's see how you do this. So I need to do this, see if it'll come back on. I mean, need to turn this off and then turn it back on. No, it's coming back on. Hold on, let me see. Okay, let's see. It's loading back now. Let's see. I do this all the time. Every day I got to call them and let them know this. Because I do this every day. I'm just glad my live came back up. Let's see. Put it back on Fresh Prince. Oh no, it still said connection error on my TV. Please check your connection and try again. Let me just turn it off and then turn it back on like I did yesterday and see. Yeah, I see. That's why I'm taking it off. But they probably sleep. Well, we know Carl is here, is always sleep. He just put my video on. He has to go to work. He's a police officer, so he has to go to work tomorrow. I had to have him come over here because I want him to take a look at somebody keep on doing stupid shit. So I had to have him come over here and stuff. But he's a close friend of mine and stuff. So hold on, let's see. This TV haven't came back on yet. Let's see. It'll probably come back on in a minute. Let's see, there's Hulu. Let's try this again real quick. Let's see if it'll come. I'm gonna let it come on by itself. It's still got the network connection error on that. So hopefully it'll come back on. It's only with the TVs up here. It doesn't do it with the TV downstairs. Because that TV is on. I leave my TV on all night, y'all. I sure do downstairs and stuff. But just something I have always been doing for the longest. Yeah, this damn thing is still off. Okay, but it'll probably come back on. I'm just glad the internet is back up and stuff. If it go out again, though, I'm gonna be off this live, you know. But because it's already been on here for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Okay, but yeah, YouTube TV is a waste of money and stuff. But it is what it is. It's only $50, I believe, but I could be doing something else with that $50. I mean, with that $50 versus paying YouTube and stuff. And you can pull up, you know what, if you got a smart TV anyway, you can just go to YouTube on there and you can pull up stuff to watch, you know. And so I'm usually, like I said, watching Hulu or either Netflix or one of these other channels, or I'm usually on YouTube. So you can easily pull up stuff on your YouTube, on your desktop or your laptop or your phone, you know. And they got all these damn different sites and stuff that you can go to. Anyway, when I go get my tablet, I let my friend use my tablet, my Apple tablet. When I go get it, I'm gonna sign up for Clapper so I can see Nate the Great podcast on there and stuff. And I may do me a channel on there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking for a booty call, huh? No, I'm just playing. I got to find me a man. You know what I'm saying? I really just do. You know, but he can't be ugly though. Yuck. You know what I'm saying? He got to be nice looking and not old or anything like that. You know, and take care of yourself and not be a hot ass mess and not be weird as hell. You know, it's hard to find a complete package out here. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. You cannot find a complete package for nothing in the world. You got that right. Some women are overrated too. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hmm. But it's good to have a significant other though, because you can grow old with them. Have company, somebody to help you pay your bills, somebody to talk to. Watch TV with, chill with, all types of stuff. You can have fun. It's good to have somebody to chill with, and that way you won't be up on YouTube all damn day. You know what I'm saying? All day and night. Like when I get a man, y'all gonna know. I'm still gonna do my lives though, because I do this like a job, but I'll definitely be spending time with him and, doing the things I need to do. You know, I'm sure I'll find a man one day soon. I know you do. Everybody has flaws. Yeah, I definitely have some flaws, like, and everybody does. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. Some people think they're perfect, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? But, I think I'm a decent package. I really do. I think I am a decent package. This TV still has not came back on yet. Let's see. I don't know how to fix this one. Sorry, and can I please check your connection and try again? Go to help Hulu. Let me go to the other thing. Maybe another thing will come on. Let's see. How do you change this? Let me go down here and see if, let's see. What is this right here? This is not Hulu right here. What is free? Let's see what this is. Oh no, they got live. They got live TV too. Okay, let's see. You got free V. What is free V? Well, let's see what these are. Oh no, it's the connection. Damn it. I hope I don't have to call this stupid ass cable company tomorrow. I'm glad my computer is back on though. But this shit shows this is definitely not on. I gotta go check to see if the TV downstairs is on. And my son's TV is his TV is probably off too. I need to look at his room. It may just be my room though. Oh really? Okay, you be watching all that stuff, huh? I know that's right. Shit, you got to think that you're awesome. Because if you don't think that, nobody else would think it. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. But yeah, these all these different TV services. I usually don't watch it on TV too much. I just started watching it since I've been here in this house and stuff. You know, and then when I did watch the little TV that I did watch when I was in my apartment, I only watched TV Land, and I was watching like what is the shows? I was watching like Lost in Space and those little shows that came on late at night, Lost in Space, and then what was the other one with the little bitty people? I can't remember the name of them that show. And then I watched the one where they were under the sea, I believe. And then let's see, it was another one. I was the one about the dude that was going to time traveling or whatever the case is. And then what's the other one? The one that was like wanted for doing something, doing some type of little supposed to be a crime, but I don't know if he actually committed a crime and he was running from people. I can't remember the name of the show. Then I watched Madlock. Not Madlock. What's that dude's name that came on? Damn it, I forgot the name of it. Um, I watched it because I like the music. What is that dude's name that played the Mike O'Connor? He played the role. I can't remember the name of the show. Mannix. That's what I used to watch all the time because I liked the music. Because the music, I remember hearing that when my dad used to watch it. And so that's why I watch Mannix. And it actually is a good show. That's the only thing that I miss. No, I ain't never watched that. Nope, 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 nope. What is that about? You do? You got every channel? Okay. Yeah, because I be watching all those old shows like Lost in Space, you know, um, like the original one. I went back and watched that. And then Mannix was out in the what? The 70s. And then I be watching Sanford and Son cuz I remember the music and stuff, and then I remember my mom, playing that stuff and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Um I don't watch Soul Train though because my mom used to straighten my hair when Soul Train came on, and I didn't like getting my hair straightened. So that used to be a tripped out session. So I never liked Soul Train because of that and stuff. So I don't really watch that. But yeah, I'll be looking at all that stuff. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. I used to watch Gilligan Island, and then this was all on TV Land. And what's the other one? They used to be on a farmhouse. They came from New York, Green Acres. I used to watch that stuff. And because that's all I watched was TV Land. So whatever came on TV Land is what I was watching. Even though I had other cable channels and everything else, I never watched anything else but TV Land because used to always have it on at nighttime so I can see Mannix. And the Mannix comes on at 2 a.m. here in Southern California, right? And so at 2 a.m. I would get in bed and watch Mannix and fall asleep watching it. Yeah, I don't like Petticoat Junction, but I used to watch that Green Acre stuff on TV Land and Beverly Hillbillies. I thought I saw that up on my on Hulu. I don't know for sure. This damn TV ain't came back on yet. Yeah, this time it really did something because it won't even come back on. Let me turn it off again and maybe it'll come back on. Let me see. Let me turn it off. And I'm gonna leave it off for a second, then I'll turn it back on in a minute. But yeah, I be watching all those little bitty shows like that. But now that I don't have regular cable, I got to figure out how to get Mannix on where it comes on at on this TV now and stuff. And then on our TV downstairs, it comes with its own package. I didn't even know that till one day I was watching it, and I was like, you don't even need no cable because Paramount have their own channels and stuff like that. So you get a chance to watch that. I think that's Paramount downstairs, that TV. I don't know what type of TV it is, but they offer that free. Oh, really? Pluto TV? Let me see if that's on here. Pluto TV. Some of these things you have to download into your on your TV. See, my TV in my room is not a smart TV. I had to get I bought a Fire Stick. All my other TVs are smart TVs. I don't know. I think I didn't buy myself a smart TV because I'll be acting cheap, right? And stuff. So that's why I didn't buy one. Let's see. But it's a nice TV though. It's a nice TV. It's not cheap. Well, I don't know. I may have to call them tomorrow because this one right in here won't come back on. I mean, the TV comes back on, but the cable, not the cable, but the internet won't come back on that TV. Let me see if they got Pluto up here, though. I can't even pull up the damn screen. Let me see. Let's see, Pluto TV. Let's see if I got Pluto up here. It probably is up here. It's a lot of shit up here, though. They got all this stuff on here, man. They got a lot of stuff on here, y'all. Y'all just do not know. MGM, all types of shit. Peacock. Oh, I see Pluto TV. There it is right there. Oh, wow. So I definitely better cancel this damn YouTube TV. Look at all this stuff on here, man. Look at this. Free TV. Look at this. I didn't even know this, man. Thanks. Look at this right here. Okay, so you have to download this, huh? Okay. They got a lot of TV shows on here. Oh, do you? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get download that on here. Yeah, my son has the PlayStation, so he gets chance to watch stuff through there on his TV or something. And my daughters them got it. They just use their PlayStation, the newest one, to watch stuff on. I think I got the old PlayStation hooked up to my TV here. I don't play it. It's just hooked. It's still in my room. I just realized it's in here. All this time, I thought that was the damn cable box, and that's the damn PlayStation, not the newest one. They got the newest one in their rooms, and I got the old PlayStation one in here. It's a lot of daggone channels on this thing that I did not know about. Now let me go back to what I normally look at. If it'll come back on, let me see. Let's go back to Hulu. Hulu got a lot of stuff on it though, too, though. Shit, it really does. I don't know what the hell I done did over here now. Let me go back to the other to home. Shit, the last weekend I was watching Planet of the Apes, the latest one. I watched the latest two, and I was up here sad because I didn't know that what was the ape name? I forgot his name already. I didn't know he got unalived. Where is Hulu at? Uh, where is that at, man? Let me go back to the main thing, y'all. Damn. See, I'm just hanging out with y'all right now. You got a 55-inch Samsung in your closet, but you're using old 42-inch plasma in your loft. Wow. Okay. Well, this TV in my bedroom is I don't even know how big it is. It's not big as the one that's downstairs. The one downstairs is big. You know, it's 50 something. And then my son has a little bitty TV in his room because he don't really watch TV, regular TV. He be on that damn PlayStation and stuff. Whatever he got in that room, PlayStation, that's what he be on all the time. Actually, he has a gaming computer. I don't know what I be talking about sometime, y'all. He has a gaming computer. Yeah, and my daughters, them, they have that PlayStation, the newest PlayStation. And then my other daughter has a gaming computer. She bought her own gaming computer. Let me see. I can't get back to the regular screen that I was on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to here. Usually I be watching Netflix, but somebody else, my other daughter, be using my Netflix all the damn time. And see, that's Netflix right there. Let me see if that'll come on there. Let me see if it'll come up. Yeah, Netflix comes up. Let me see. It's gonna tell me to log in though, and I don't want to. Let's see. Let's let that come on real quick. So let me see something real quick. You can resume season 2, episode 11. Let's see if it'll come up. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I'm gonna knock her off if I do it. Let me do this right here. I don't want to create shit. Usually so I can update it and I'll have it back on here, but I don't want to knock her off. So how do you get back to that main menu? Let me go back to here. Damn it. Let's go back to here and get to Hulu. I need to find Hulu again. There it is. There it is right there. And I'm sitting up here paying for this Paramount up here in my bedroom and I don't even use it. So Hulu is on now. Let me see if it'll come back up. Yeah, I don't even know what my TVs are. The one downstairs is I don't remember what it is, what brand it is. It's a regular brand though. And the one in my bedroom is too. And my son, I don't remember what TVs those, but all of them are name brands, so they're good TVs. Let me see. So it's on. It's finally back on. Let's see. Let's go back down to. I had it on Fresh Prince. I got to let them know that it goes out like that though. Let's see. Watch next episode. There you go. It finally came back on after all that time. It was off about 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of that damn YouTube TV tomorrow. So my bill will only be about $60 for this damn high-speed internet. You bought it for $75? Oh, wow. Yeah, I have a Samsung phone as well. The only thing Apple I got is that tablet. Yeah, I like Samsung. So I used to have a Samsung TV, but they were playing the thing went out of it on it and stuff. I think because they was playing those video games on it or whatever the case is. My TV downstairs, I just don't remember what kind it is down there because I don't really watch it. I know it's a smart TV though, and everything. Just like this computer up here, touchscreen, everything is on it. But I can't even tell you. I have to look at the name to see it's HP. So because I don't be knowing y'all. I just know when I buy it, I know then. But after that, I don't really be paying attention to the name or anything like that. Hell, I bought a brand new tablet and barely used it. I let my friend use it. She has had that tablet ever since. Let's see, ever since June of last year. I need to go get it because I need to use it. But she said she's gonna buy herself a laptop soon or something. So once she buy it, I'll go get my tablet from her because that's what I'll use in the bed. Oh, okay. See, mine's in my bedroom is not a smart TV either, but I put a what you call that thing? The stick thing. I got a stick thing that makes it into a smart TV. But my girls, they don't even want a TV in their rooms. But I remember when TVs used to cost so much money, man. Now you can get one for cheap, just like computers. I remember when computers was like shit, just basic computers was like $3,000. Like cell phones, when cell phones first came out, it was so hard to get a cell phone. You had to do the credit check. They wanted you to put down a down payment. It was like hard as hell to get a cell phone. And then y'all remember when they used to do people who are older. Do y'all remember when they used to do the after 7 o'clock, you get a chance to talk on your phone for free and things like that? That was crazy. And then everybody had contracts. It's weird. Yeah, things have definitely changed because stuff used to be a hot mess. TVs cost a lot, microwaves was a lot, cell phones was a lot, all of that stuff was a lot. Hell, now you can get a cell phone cheap, you can get a TV cheap, you can have every damn thing. Like when I get through decorating my place, my room, I'm gonna have one area like my office area, and I got a brand new printer. I bought this printer like 2 years ago. I never opened it, so because I didn't have any space, so I'm gonna put it underneath my desk and stuff, so I can be able to print out stuff and things like that. They sure are. They cheap as hell. I got a laptop sitting here that I need to fix because a virus got on it, and I never did fix it and stuff. I went out and bought the tablet instead. But and then I still got a desktop. I always like having a desktop because you can do more stuff on a desktop than you can on a laptop or on your phone. So I got that. I got the desktop, and then I got my laptop, and then I got my tablet, and then of course all my phones and stuff and everything. But I'm glad everything went down though, because it makes it better, more affordable for almost anybody. A bag cell phone, goodness, that's the one that used to be in that little bag, that big ass cell phone. I saw when I was watching Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He had that big ass cell phone up to his ear. I was laughing my ass off, man. Big cell phone. Yeah, at 7 o'clock. And then you had to get off by a certain time. I can't remember, but yeah, that was a trip. You know, prepaid phone call, cell phones and stuff, all types of weird shit back then. Things have definitely changed. I'm not gonna lie. Some things change for the better, some change for the worst. You know, just like I remember, you can go to the store, you can get a bag of chips for like 50 cents. I remember that, either 50 or either 75 cents. I can't remember. It was one of the two. You can go get a bag of some potato chips, and you can get a soda. A pop. That's what we call it in Cleveland, a pop. For $1. Shit. Now, please. Your chips are, the little bag is $1. No, the little bag is $2.69. Yeah, you're right. That big ass battery was inside that cell phone. Goodness, that song was huge. I mean, that phone was huge. You know, my first cell phone was the what is it called? Nokia, a Nokia, the Nokia. That was my first cell phone, that little one. Yeah. You remember when they had the beepers and the pagers? I used to have a beeper. Yeah. And then you used to put the codes in there that meant words and stuff. Yeah. I thought I was a shit when I had my beeper, man. I had a purple one. I think one of mine was purple. The other one was black. And then I think I had like a red one. Because at first it was like all black, then they started making different colors. It sure is high. Food is definitely high, you know. But yeah, those beepers, pagers was a trip, man. Walking around like you important with a damn beeper or a pager on. I remember sitting on the bus in ATL and the beeper and shit was going off, but the person who was paging me was doing like numbers, for words and stuff. I remember that like it was yesterday. You had a two-way pager? Okay. Yeah, that beeper was the thing back then, man. That was the days. That was the days. It really was. The beeper and all that stuff. Yeah. And then they came out with them damn cell phones. The cell phones was always out anyway, just regular people couldn't afford them. Just like computers been out for a long time. I remember when I first got my first computer, me and my soon to be ex, we went out and got a gateway computer. That damn thing cost over $2,000. I can't even remember how much it was, but it was a lot. And then you remember the dial up and shit? You would get up on the computer and it's like dialing up a phone and stuff. And then videos and shit would take 2 days to download and stuff. That was a hot ass mess, man. I remember plugging up the dead going back of the computer up to the phone thing. And then it's like it's dialing the phone number to get online and stuff. And at that time, MySpace was all out too a lot. I mean, it's still up now, but nobody don't really use no damn MySpace. But back then, MySpace was popping. It was the YouTube, it was the Facebook, MySpace. My profile is still up on MySpace too. The last time I went over there and looked, I don't know if it's still up now, but the last time I looked, it's still up there. I may look and see tonight before I go to sleep. But yeah, MySpace, all that stuff. You know what? Those were the days. It really was. MySpace. I had my little stuff up there, my little pictures. It was a trip back then. And then they had to come out with YouTube and Instagram and all this other stuff. And one time I was on Snapchat, but it was too many young boys sending me messages and stuff, so I got off of there and stuff. I had got on there because Usher got a Snapchat, right? And he would talk to the fans and stuff on there. So I wanted to see what he was talking about and things like that. So that's why I joined Snapchat. But I kept on getting young dudes sending me pictures and shit of them showing their body and stuff, some little freakazoids and stuff. So I got off of Snapchat. Oh, really? So you smart in math, huh? Okay. Okay. Now my subjects, math, I'm all right, but my subjects are like English, subjects like that, science, things like that. Science to a point, you know what I'm saying? But mostly like English and classes like that. Math, it was I was mediocre in that, but once I got in college though, I did better in math because I had to take statistics. But the first time I took it, I didn't pass the class, so I had to retake it. It brought my grade point average way down to like 3 point something, because it was higher than that at first. It was 4 point something, and then it went down from having an F in statistics. And then I took the class over again, and then I got a B in it, a B as in boy and stuff. And I got a B in accounting too. So, but that other math that I took was kind of hard. I got a C in that. I don't really like math, but ever since I've been homeschooling, I actually learned how to do math better now and stuff. I know that's right. You said it went out the window when the girls came around, huh? Oh, you didn't? You didn't get into any of the other ones? Oh, yeah, I got on Facebook. Facebook is kind of boring. I don't really be on Facebook like that anymore. That's like way back in 2018 and 17. I used to be on in 16 and 15 and 14 in those years. But I stopped being on it because it's kind of boring. The same old things over and over again, the same old damn um, clubs, whatever you call those groups or whatever. And I was there on Facebook. I was in a lot of different groups, like relationship groups, just different ones and stuff. Yeah. So, but when I started getting on like YouTube and stuff, and then YouTube got the shorts, and then TikTok, my kids told me to get on TikTok. I was like, forget Facebook. Even with Instagram, I don't be on Instagram that much. I post my soccer stuff, and sometimes I post stuff for me, but a lot of times I don't even be on there. You know, I know that's right. Yeah, I ain't never been into no math though, but like I said, I can do it okay now and stuff. And in college I did better because in college you better get them good grades or else, you know. But my class has always been like English, stuff like that. Oh, okay, so you're an electrician. Okay, yeah, you're right. You like that type of work? Yeah, my dream job has always been I always wanted to, like when I lived in ATL, I had an interview for a talent agent out here in Cali. But at that time, I could not get out here, so I couldn't do the interview or anything. But that's what I always wanted to be too. And then another dream job of mine is interior decorating. I wanted to do that. For rich people. So I can make some money. You know, but I always like doing stuff like that. And then like being like a manager, on the entertainment side, I always like doing stuff like that. Because like even when I had my singing group, I was one of the managers of the group. And my long term, if our group would have did good, my long term goal was to get out of the group because I never really wanted to be in it in the first place. I just got in it, you know. But once if we would have got established like I was planning on, then I would have removed myself from the group and possibly got another girl in the group. And I was just going to be basically the manager, you know, slash the person who do all of that type of stuff. That's what I was going to do. And plus, it was my group too. And then plus, I was writing music. You know, my other group mate, she also wrote music as well. The song lyrics and stuff. So, but that was my overall long term goal, which didn't get to accomplish it because those girls who I got in the group was a hot ass mess. At least that one was. Yeah, see, I don't remember all that stuff, but now I can remember more. Back then, please, I used to get all that shit mixed up. See, this is why I can't do choreography. It's the same thing. Anytime somebody try to teach me a dance, I have to be taught for a long time. Okay? Because as soon as that camera come on, I'm gonna forget. It's also stage fright too, but I don't know. I've been doing this for years, ever since I was like in my damn teens. Certain things I just don't remember like that. Like when I took the military, no, I took the post office test, right, to get a post office job when I lived in Atlanta. I passed the test, but it wasn't like no high score. Um, but they was asking me to remember damn secrets of um, addresses and shit. I'm surprised I passed the damn test because I don't know what the heck I was putting on that test. Goodness, it was a trip, man. And so my score wasn't high. I passed it, but it wasn't high enough. I didn't really do no good job on that shit and stuff. But and then I was going to take the military test because I was going into the Air Force, right? But I couldn't go because at that time I had my daughter, and you have to sign your child over for full custody if you're going to at that time if you're going to the military. But I was going to go into the Air Force and stuff. And I was going to make a career out of it because I don't believe in going places for 10 years and then getting out, and you might as well do 20. You know what I'm saying? But some people go in for 10 years, they don't like it, and they just got to get out of it. You know, it just depends on what the person looking for. But I know if I would have went to the Air Force, I would have made a career out of it. And right now I would be getting a check. Really? Damn, that's good. Because shit, I ain't gonna be helping mines with none because please. Now my daughter is a professional dancer. She dances, right? The one that does this video that I do on my Dollar Tree hauls, that's she dances. And she tried to when I did that my theme for my intro, my outro for my channel, she was trying to teach me how to do some steps. I could not pick those up for nothing in the world. Y'all, we was out there for like 6 hours. And then they finally was like, well, I actually was like, you know what? Let me just do whatever I want to do. Cause I know y'all gonna get aggravated in a minute and stuff. So I just did whatever I wanted to do, you know. Oh, really? Okay, how long they been in the Air Force? Air Force. See, I wanted to go to the Air Force because I don't know. They just look smarter. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest about it, you know. And so that's why I wanted to go to the Air Force. I like their uniforms. I just thought it would fit me better and stuff. the Air Force. Even though I'm scared of heights, I still was gonna go into the Air Force. But yeah, my son was in the Marines. Okay, he I think he did 7 years in the Marines and stuff, and then he came out. And first, he was working a regular job. And the next thing I know, he was telling me and my soon-to-be ex, he's getting ready to be a police officer in law enforcement, and so that's what he's doing. He's into law enforcement and stuff. And then he also has his own little business as well. So, but yeah, he did 7 years in the Marines. And my soon to be ex, he did 10 years in the Marines. He said he didn't want to make a career out of it. He was tired of it. And surprising, my son said the same thing, that he was tired of it. He was telling me some other stuff too about it. So yeah. Okay. Okay, that's nice. That's good. The Air Force is a good branch to go into. You know, that's a good branch, especially for women. You know, cute uniforms. It's just I think it's a good branch to go into for females. Because I wasn't gonna go into no Marines or no Army or no Navy. A lot of my relatives are in the military though. My cousin, he has one of the highest ranks in the Navy, you know. And then my other cousin, he's pretty up there, pretty much high on the rank too. Um, he has made a career out of it, so they're gonna be getting a check. But like I said, if I would have went to the Air Force, I would have made a career out of it. That's good. They need to. Shit. So when they retire, if they're in the Air Force now and say they're 18, you go there for 20 years, they'll be like what, 38. Then they'll be getting a check and shit. You know what I'm saying? Along with whatever else they're doing. That's pretty good. I don't know why people don't utilize all their benefits when they go into the military. Shit, if I would have went to the Air Force, I'm telling you, I would be using every benefit that I have. And plus I would have did 20 years. Because I was going right at 18 and I would have been out at 38. And then I would begin to check every single month, I guess. I think I would have did a good job going to the Air Force too. I think I would have did good. Now, when my son went to the Marines, he had to take that test twice because he got 100, and they wanted to make sure he wasn't cheating, so he had to take that test a second time. But my son is really, really smart. My oldest son, he's very smart and stuff. So that's why they made him take it again because they was like he got everything correct. I didn't get a chance to take the test because again, you have to if you have a child. If back then, if you had a child, you would have to sign your child over full custody, not temporary custody. And I was not about to do that, so I decided not to go to the Air Force. Oh, really? Now that would be damn good. Psh, I bet it is. I know it is. I bet you they be doing all types of stuff. Shit, so is the Marines. Shoot. And probably the Navy too, and the Army, and the National Guard. Shit. But it's probably different now anyway, because things have changed. It ain't like it used to be. You know, you got people doing the most in the military now. But you definitely get a lot of benefits if you've been into the military and stuff. You get the VA loan. Get a chance to go to the clinic, even though some people say the clinic is not all that. The hospital. You get a lot of benefits. Like here, they give you discounts on food. I use his military discount all the time. You know, and I got the dog tags for my little keychain. I got my son's and my soon to be ex dog tag on my keychain. Yeah, I got all that little stuff. But I be using stuff. He don't be using his benefits, but I'm gonna use them. I sure am. Shit, I be getting all them discounts and every type of thing you can imagine. I don't even think he ever uses VA loan. I really don't. I think he bought him his house is through his own, the mortgage, whoever he picked out when he bought his house. Because when I met my soon to be ex, he already had his house. He already had a house. And then I bought a house later on, and we still didn't use no VA loan. We sure didn't. But if I would have went to the military, I would have used every single damn benefit that I could use, and I would still be using it. Shit, why go into the military if you're not going to utilize everything that you get? And what's scary is that damn Air Force base out here in Southern California. If you go out there to that damn base at nighttime, and then you leave by yourself, and you driving through all that entire that military base, you be like, damn, it's so scary going through there at nighttime by yourself. I was thinking about all types of weird shit when I was coming through there. And it's huge too. I didn't know they had all that stuff on that base too. You know, um, they have like a rental car place on there, a library, everything. It's like its own little town there. But yeah, it sure is shit. Using those benefits. And if I would have went, I would have been using everything. Y'all would be sitting right here now laughing because I'll be telling you guys how much shit I be using. Please, I'll be using everything. You got to. You can't be. I mean, why did you go if you're not going to use your benefits? What is this dude doing on this show? What is this? This must be a commercial. No, is that Will Smith? No, no, that is. Okay, they were just playing a little jokey joke. Okay. But yep. What time is it? We got about let's say 17, 27, 29, 30, about 13 more minutes. Then I'm gonna get off of this live because we've been on here for 2 hours and 51 minutes. I'm getting like somebody else now. You know what I'm saying? I'm so silly. let me play a joke. I know a certain person is probably in the bushes listening to this voice, right? Because you like my voice, right? You're probably listening while laying down inside of your sleeping bag, right? Listening to Shay's Two voice, huh? You like it, baby. You like that voice. I know you do. um, this base out here is, I forgot the name of it, out in San Diego. It's not too far from where I live at. It's out in San Diego. What is the name of that base? I can't remember the name of it. It's for the Marines, though. I had to do something silly. Because I know I gotta let what's the name in the bushes watching. He probably go to sleep, fall asleep to my voice. Oh my goodness, I'm so silly. It's ridiculous. I know Carl is here be falling asleep to my voice. Oh, you was an Escondido? Escondido. I used to call it Escondido until I looked at it one day and realized I was saying it wrong. Yeah, Escondido, the nice areas is nice, obviously, but I like we was out in Carlsbad the other day when I took those pictures. I was at that beach and stuff down there and stuff and in downtown. It is really nice over there in that area. I'm gonna go back over there. My daughter went over there to meet an agent, a talent agent. And then once she got through, I was like, let's hang out here for a while. And so we went to the beach and we went, to that area, walked around there, got ice cream, got something to eat. I had a good time. It was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, he does as ASMR. He really does. A lot of people do, but he definitely does. Unless I change it like this and start talking like a dude, then he won't be using it. Oh, what was so funny is that he was like, because I changed my voice, he was wondering if I was a man or a woman. He was trying to be funny. And I was like, dude, you know good and well that I went to school for acting too, because I wanted to be an actress. I know how to change my voice. That's silly. You know good and daggone well I am not a man. That's stupid. Trying to be funny. What is this right here? Snoop be having all types of commercials. Yeah, I can change it. I be tricking a lot of people when I change my voice, especially when I don't want to talk to people on the phone. I just talk like a dude. They be like, "Can I speak to you, Shay?" And I be like, "Who?" They be like, "Can I speak to Shay?" I be like, "Shay is not here. Who is this?" And they be like, "Whoever it is." I'm like, "Okay, I'll tell her to call you when she comes back in," or either I'll just say you got the wrong number. So that's what I be doing. Like if you didn't know it was me, you would think it's a dude, because I'd be like, "Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?" They be like, "Can I speak to Shay?" I be like, "Look, man, Shay don't live here. What's up with that? Stop calling here, man. The hell wrong with you?" Hmm. So I be changing my voice sometime and stuff. But nothing supersedes this right here. Look. What you doing? What's going on today? Who would do that and think somebody don't know your voice? That's silly. So you was about to be in South Dakota in May for a cook off. No, San Diego in May for a cook off, but plans change. Oh, okay. You cook too? Yep, because like when this dude used to play on my phone, he would call, right? Playing on the phone. Not the dude I'm talking about, but it was another dude playing on my phone. And one day he called me and I was like, "Yo, what's up? What's up?" And then that stupid ass dude hung up the phone because he got scared. Because I think he said something else. And I was like, "Man, what you doing calling my woman, man? What's up with that? You want me to come up there and beat your ass, man? What's up with that?" And then he hung up the phone. That shows he's a little punk ass, right? Because he hung up so quick, talking all that shit when I answered the phone. But when I changed my voice and started talking like a dude, and I made my voice deeper than what I'm talking now, his ass got scared and hung up the phone and showed the little B he is. You know what I'm saying? Goodness, weak ass. I do not like weak ass men. You know what I'm saying? If you're about that life when the female answer, then be about that life when the male answer. You know what I'm saying? And then I started speaking slang to him too. It was funny as hell. I was trying not to laugh because it was so funny. But I trick a lot of people. Man, oh barbecue. Okay, okay. Now that's one thing that I really never do. But now that I moved back into a house, I was just telling my girls and my son we should get a barbecue grill. But the thing about it is that we don't know how to do it. If you get the electric one, how do you put the little stuff? What is that called? Gas. You go buy that. Plus, I don't want to be keeping that. What is that? Is that gas or that's not gas? That's something else. The little stuff that come in that little container. What is that called? Okay, so I'm scared to like keep that around my outside because I be thinking it may just blow up or some shit. I be thinking of weird stuff, y'all. Y'all just don't know. And then how do you use all this stuff? I would have to get like a different type of grill, something that would be easy to use. I don't even know what type to buy because I don't really grill. But barbecue is good though. I like eating it. Like usually we'll go to what is the name of that restaurant? I can't remember the name of it. They sell nothing but barbecue. And they got beef barbecue there too, because we usually eat the beef barbecue. I can't remember the name of the daggone restaurant. It's out here in Southern California, but I can't remember the name of it. But I know one daggone thing, it cost a lot. But like when I used to live in Texas, we used to go to this place called it was by Grapevine. It was in Grapevine, Texas. What was that place called? They had some good ass barbecue. And those little beans they had with it, because I used to get like the vegetarian ones. They were so good. What is the name of that place out there by the Grapevine Mall? The Grapevine Mall. I can't remember the name. They got one out here, but it's not the same place. I think it's called Dickies, right? But it's not the same Dickies that's out here. Okay, because that Dickies, they used to actually make everything right there on the spot. I think it's called Dickies, if I'm not mistaken. And they had some good ass barbecue. Yeah, propane. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Texas out there in Grapevine. I can't remember the name of that daggone restaurant, but I think it is called Dickies. And that bread, ooh, that bread used to be good, man. Ooh, that's the only thing I miss about Texas is that daggone restaurant. And the sweet iced tea was good there. And I used to like going to the Dove Lake. And then I miss South Lake and Colleyville in Keller, Texas, where I used to live in Keller, Texas, and stuff. So that's the only thing that I miss about Texas. All right. Oh, and that park I used to go to. It was a park I used to go to, and it was like walking through the woods and stuff. And I used to take my kids through there and stuff with my weapon. And I used to walk through that park. Yeah. So I miss that. And it had like a duck. Let's see, was the duck pond there or was it somewhere else? There was a duck pond close to there that I used to always go to. And like in the summertime, I used to go to this. They used to have like a fair down there. I'm getting ready to go to the Shep. I only stayed on here to talk to you, hon. Okay, I'm getting ready to go to. I supposed to have been gone ever since 2 a.m. All right, but it was nice talking to you in this chat, and I hope everybody else enjoyed this conversation. And don't forget about the topic though that I talked about, the 81-year-old homeowner who unalive, shot and unalive the 61-year-old Uber driver. All right. So if I get any updates on that case, along with Sharday Robinson, I'm going to let you guys know. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. All right. We've been on here for 3 hours. It was a good live. I really did enjoy it. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right. If you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a cash app to $ShadesTube, no, to $ShadesTube. All donations are used to better this channel. All right. Y'all have a good weekend. Check out my new Dollar Tree Dollar Tree haul that's coming out sometime tomorrow. Check out my shorts. I'm going to put up a tripped out short in the morning. So check that out. I may put it up in a minute. It's going to be a trip. So go check that out. Okay. And check out me on TikTok at ShadesTube as well. All right. Other than that, y'all, I want y'all to have a very safe, good, happy, money getting weekend. All right. And I'll see you guys on Monday. If anything major happened, then I will come back and talk about it. But if not, I'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Let me tell everybody, thank you for coming in. I want to say thank you to Carl is here. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm sleepy. Carl is here. Have a good day at work too, Carl, when you get ready to go and stuff. I also want to say thank you. Where is this message? I don't even see it no more. Carl is here. We've been on here so damn long, I don't see it. But anyway, thank you to Tony Benz. Thank you for so much for coming by. Thanks to Commander for coming by, showing support. Thanks to D Shep for coming by, showing support. Hold on. Thanks to Nate the Great Podcast for coming by, showing support. Who else? Who else? Who else? Commander, I got you already, girl. And thanks for that long conversation, too. That was a good conversation, too, with you and Commander. All right. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all on Monday unless something major happens or if I get bored. All right. Have a good weekend, y'all. Take care. Y'all know the routine. I do this every time. I have to take all this stuff down. Let's see. Where's this boy's message at? Hold on. How do you take it? Let me get this off of here, y'all. Hold on. Let me just do it like this. Shit, I'm going to be all day looking for this. Let's see. We can put this up here. There you go. Now let's put that music back on. Good night, y'all. Have a good weekend, too. And thanks for tuning in. And thanks to everybody in the Bush. Y'all, I'm so damn silly. Okay. Good night, y'all.